Is it a quiet start? I think it is. Good. Good. Alright, before all the bullshit filters in. That means a decision has been made for me. Because the end of the game is right here. I was considering whether or not to nip back to Megaton and say, potentially, our goodbyes to Wadsworth and to Dogmeat and the Plungers, just in case this war that I'm about to embark on to close out the game goes badly. Satan, welcome to the stream. If that's my World Cup scores scientifically calculated based on current odds, playing style and historical performance, also known as randomly shoving in numbers. I saw Mazak and Bybeat discussing this. Mazak Siddles and Bybeat discussing this just before the stream, or the countdown. And I realised that I, as somebody that watches probably 10 football games a week.
Ow, inject me with that custard filling buttery finger master of mine.
I probably have as little knowledge about about this as you guys do. Because I really know very, very little about fucking international football. So, I'm right there with you.
Wanna just turn the stream off and go again after that bit?
I kind of do, really, yeah. Part of me thought, should I even acknowledge it? Trim, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. Mazak, welcome to the stream, thank you for the bits. Satan, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you're all well. It is, ladies and gentlemen, the finale of Fallout. Random.org on a field day with that sheet. I've heard of the countries and I'm hoping Qatar and Saudi Arabia get crushed. There is every chance, Satan, don't you worry about that. Right, boys and girls, I'm going to play on controller today because my hands are knackered. And we are going to finish out Fallout. We awake on a cold Wednesday midday.
Trim's balls work.
They do work. On a cold, crisp Wednesday lunchtime in Rivet City. All there is to do is to head back south. Head out of here, head to Megaton, potentially say our goodbyes, load up on our best armour and weapons, get fully healed, fully repaired, fully everything, get rid of as much weight as possible, head to the Citadel, and prepare to trigger the war that will end Fallout 3 between the Brotherhood of Steel and the Enclave over the water treatment plant. We still have to decide whether or not we kill all mutated stuff to save the world, or let the world live and doom it to more of the same. Hands are knackered. 28 sex. No, it's just old vibration white finger. Bybeat, welcome to the stream as well, and thank you for the bits. Just unplugged my headphones as the music in your game shut off, and I have to do it again to tab out, and I was confused why I could only hear your voice. You took your headphones. You unplugged your headphones and could only hear my voice. Multiple channels straight into your house. Not just losing, but getting absolutely fucking decimated with 0 goals and a fuck ton against. And then PSG don't win the Champions League for Qatar, and Newcastle don't win the league for Saudi Arabia. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Alright, if you recall, at the end of yesterday's stream, there was a little moment where I gave somebody... I essentially enabled... I won't say the R word, but I enabled somebody to brute force seduce someone with chemicals. I feel like we should probably fix that if we can before we leave. Isn't there something more important? Oh yeah, there's the Sothan initiative. Mazak, you're right. True. Yeah, there is. Alright. Yeah. Let's go over to, first job then, Smith Casey's garage. We're going to go over there because we doomed a guy to thinking he was spending an eternity trapped in a VR on his own. He will be going fucking mental, but we don't actually want to trap him in a VR on his own because that would be ludicrous. Sir.
I'm on duty. Make it
Hello.
quick.
Ma'am, I'd like to report someone if possible.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Someone took your stuff. Go get it back. If they shoot at you, shoot back. Otherwise, I've got to see it for myself before I'm going to do anything.
I can't really explain what I'm reporting them for. It's a bit... never mind.
Later.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was thinking, Mazak, yeah. before we go, should we all kiss? Maybe. Sounds a bit immoral. It is immoral, very much so. So there was a lady that wanted to marry Diego that runs the... why is the music so loud? Do you mind fucking off a bit, music? Thank you. Who runs the... Diego, who run... Not Maradona, no, who didn't run the Argentinian forward line. He works at the church. And there was a lady, I think it's Angela Staley that runs the bar, wanted to marry him. So that's not where I wanted to go. So I went and gave her some Ant Queen pheromones so she could seduce him pretty much against his will. It was a bit dark. And now I might have to just like pickpocket the shit out of her. I don't know. There he is. There's Diego. But he won't listen to me because Fallout doesn't give you a lot of options to change things. It's just the marketplace. Shall we go and take the pheromones out of her pocket before we go? We've actually got a lot to do. Oh god, are we going to be playing Fallout tomorrow? Yeah, so what we're going to do is, the priest we doomed to being assaulted. No, we're going to go and kill that what's his name?
Nice to see you.
Hello. What was the guy's name that we trapped in the VR thing? You're not kissing with bumholes. It's bad for your back. Hello, sir. Is it Angela Staley?
Take your order.
I'd like 2 carrots and some wine.
Angela, a word.
Yes, sir.
That guy just ordered 2 carrots and some wine. Isn't that what you ordered in Skyrim Trip? Can I try and talk you off this Diego bullshit, Angela? Please. Hello? Oh, never mind.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Yes. Well, let me see if she's got it in her inventory. She doesn't.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry. I literally can't stop what she's about to do.
Twat.
Oh, cheeky.
Dude.
I actually feel like one. I think we've just doomed Angela Staley to...
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard said the gunfire went on for over an hour.
Are we bad people? Cheeky, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Alright, first job. Flack a word.
Made up your mind?
What is the guy called that is running the VR thing? Can you remember that, Mazak? I can't remember. Somebody remember the name of... Is it on here? It might be on here. Clean up. Return to Vault 112 and activate the Sothan initiative. But I can't remember what the social... Kitten, welcome to the stream. Absolutely not, he says. Flack a word.
No problem at all.
Can you repair nothing? Because you can't repair shit because you're terrible. Thank you, Flack. Never mind.
If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
Kitten, good
With
afternoon.
that, I'm sure they'll do something about it.
I'd forget what everybody in here was called if it didn't show their names in chat. I'd forget what you were called because you regularly change your fucking name, Mazza. Right, alright. What we'll do first is we'll go and turn off... I nearly said his name then. Stanislas... Braun. That's his name. Braun. So Braun, if you recall, is laid asleep in the... He's laid asleep in his VR thing. And we made him think that we trapped him for eternity in his VR setup. When in reality, we're actually going to go back and kill him. But we just wanted him to have a few months thinking he's stuck for eternity in his own bullshit creation. Bit of torture, you know, but we're not actually going to keep him in there. I might be able to just release him. Hey, there's a question. Do we release him and set him free, or do we kill him? And if you don't just say kill because it's fun, lol. Like, I kind of would like an argument for killing him if there is one. I like to spice it up. Just got back from a walk and started off shit. Cold, too windy to use an umbrella and it's pissing it down. Then walk for 1 block, rain stops, wind stops, sun makes an appearance for the remainder of the walk. I mean, that's good. That's a good thing, right? You got to go out there and experience something getting better, kitten. Imagine. It was perfect, absolutely. So is he a good person who would have been treated He was the overseer of the vault in question. Is this where the super mutants are? No. He was the overseer of the vault in question. And he devised the social experiment in the vault was to test whether or not people would survive. I've not got my hotkeys, have I? whether or not people would survive in a VR setup. So the Matrix, essentially. But he got bored over the 200 years and started just running experiments where he would routinely kill them and torture them and that kind of thing, then wipe their memory and do it all over again. Like, these people were being essentially tortured. I turned off the respawns, shall we say, and killed all of the other people that were locked in there so they could be free because I couldn't get them out. Which makes me think I probably can't get him out either. He's a morally corrupt character, however you spin it, but I don't know whether I have the right to kill the guy. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm going to have to sort out my hotkeys for mouse and keyboard. Let's use this thing on Big Fisty. Excuse me, Big Fisty. I need you out of the way, please. Merle over here with the glory kills. Did you see that VR headset that kills the user when they die in game? Isn't there an anime based on that? I didn't, Mazak, though. No, that sounds worth your money. I need super mutants, and I'm in caution as well. Give me a save. Give me a save. Question is, did he do it because he didn't have anything he could do, or is he evil and would do the same when he got out? That's the thing. His actions, I don't think condemn him to death, but I don't think I have the right to either condemn someone to death or leave them to a life of eternal solitude and... Do you know what I mean? I'm basically imprisoning the guy in his own mind, and I don't think that's fair. He's like 200. Yeah, he's 200. But I think they're in cryostasis in there, so I think he'd be able to pop out. There isn't. I swear I've seen that in an anime. Is it Sword Art Online? Not that I know anything about anime, by the way, so I can't answer any follow-up questions. I just remember the concept. Yeah, he's 200. I don't know whether his body would decompose. I don't think it does. That's the thing. I'm just questioning whether or not I have the right to either save him or condemn him to death. How do I get across this bridge? I decided to go across this bridge to be a bit more FCI'd. I don't think I can. Ah, bollocks. Alright, let's do the other tactic then. Which is put on my lovely Swish advanced radiation suit. Take a Radex, which should give me radiation resistance, and then we'll head across. I can get rid of this radiation back at home, so I don't have to worry too much. I've only seen the first season of Sword Art, and I can't remember if you die outside or I think that's the core conceit, right? Where the problem is they can't take the headsets off because they die. Or whatever it is, I don't know how it works. So yeah, I don't know, Bybit, like... It's the same as the made moral thing, which we also have to contend with today. Like... Is it my place to decide in any way? But then I have the choice between one or the other. Like, I can't. There's no third option in this. I can't take him out and save him. If I leave him in, I'm torturing him. If I take him out, if I unplug the machine, he dies. Like, I have to do one evil or another. Who am I being shot at by? Sir, I've got too much to do. I appreciate you're dressed like Fire Truckman, which is making me happy, but you need to get out of my way. No idea about an anime. I'll Google it 2 seconds, it'll only bother me now. What the fuck? Who? Oh! Please, sir. Tried to pop up a couple of days ago. There was an actual VR headset that would kill you if you died in game. Play Jump King on it, right? Something like that. Alright. I might as well stop even taking fingers now, right? This is the Citadel, by the way. This is where the Brotherhood are preparing for war. I'm going to meet them in there once we've done everything. We need 2 lawyers, a judge and a jury, so we can hold trial for him. Well, that's the thing, right? We do need that, but we don't have that. Therefore, we have to make the moral decision ourselves. Because if we leave him, that's condemning him to in one direction. And if we bring him out, it's condemning him in the other. We can't... it's a choice we have to make. Reservist rifle. Do I want a sniper rifle as well? I think I want... I'll go sniper rifle top, because I don't think this is going to be quiet in any way. And I'll go railway rifle right, and then Stimpack. That's good enough. The creator of the Oculus Rift built a VR headset that can kill you for real. Hello, Brotherhood of Steel. I shall return shortly. Just need to head to Megaton.
A nice day.
I will. Came across the article. Maybe it's what Mazak is on about. That's what you're on about, yeah? Inspired by Sword Art Online. Roger that. Out of all of you fucking degenerates, it was me that came up with the anime tie somehow. Palmer Lucky, the creator of the original Rift, says, I forgot about Palmer Lucky. God, I haven't heard of that name for about 10 years. Says he modified a VR headset as such that it can kill the user for real. The provocative art project is inspired by the anime Sword Art Online, in which players who are trapped in VR die for real. If they die in the real world. If they die in the virtual world, sorry. As our resident anime expert over here. I'm joking, by the way, in case Gwynblade disowns me. My weeb card has been revoked. What time? I was about to go nighttime, innit? I need to really get back to Megaton. So we're going to go back to Megaton. We're going to do the Brawn thing. Big fisty look running away. Got him. I'd dosh on that VR headset and raid with the Doomhaus. Dead before you get to Blackrock Mountain. I'd use that in Dirt Rally and die. He's die on the first fucking corner, yeah. Oh, the things we'll do to have an easy exit. See Arlington Library, right? Have I really not cracked this? Have you seen these things? They're portable fallout shelters. So in case there's a bomb and you're just out doing your shopping or visiting the library, you can just nip in here and survive it for 10 minutes until, well, this inevitably happens. Brilliant design, well played Fallout. If there was such a thing as an afterlife. There is just the cold, dark nothingness of nothing. Yeah, you get to the pearly gates. How did you die? I played Minecraft VR hardcore. There was a creeper when I spawned. I didn't even get very far. Say hello to Greg when you get there. God, we've got two pretty major two pretty major moral decisions to make today. Here's the thing about if we can manage to... No, because we can't release Brawn, can we? Because releasing Brawn... That guy's got a sniper on. We can't release Brawn. Oh, there's a guy with a rocket launcher up here, I forgot. Because releasing Brawn kills him. I was going to say he wouldn't survive very long out here anyway, but he's not going to get the chance. Died to fall damage. I got led in the wrong direction and died to fall damage. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Pearly Gates is Bill's nana. Pearl E. Gates. Crying out loud. Alright. I've been relatively unmolested on this journey so far. I'll take it. What chops? I've still got 9 chops left. I'm confident. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to use one of my valuable stim packs just yet. It'd be perfect for assisted suicide. Because technically they died in game. Precisely, yeah. It's like when you need to go to the ferry and you just go and piss somebody off so they kill you. I've got no dirty water, have I? I'll use purified water to get my health up to 369. Whatever the next line of that song is. Ma'am, don't do this to yourself or me. Thank you. You'll throw a firebomb at your own feet. Yeah, but I mean just to get somebody else to kill you. Testing. Everybody let Harry know whether his test has succeeded or failed. Harry, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Test succeeded. Harry, congratulations. Fucking shot the gun straight out of her hand. How does she survive that? Oh, he survived that, should I say. Right, 74% chance. If I fail this 74% chance, he deserves to live and I'm going to leave him. Now, I don't usually go for these sort of base level 12-year-old rubbish jokes, but did I just shoot a dildo through the back of that guy's chest cavity? Your girlfriend found out yesterday she won £100 on the lottery. I tell you, the lottery, it's worth doing. It's worth doing. Congratulations to Mrs. Mazak. I did a blow-up doll, but never mind. I like your name in Democrat Blue, it suits you. Whose name's in Democrat? Oh, Harry in Democrat Blue, yeah. Okay, the first shot was good. Second, fuck off, Fallout. Oh, this game. I hate it. I killed the game. Shot through the heart and you're to blame. You give violence a good name. Went out to get me a treat with the money, get me a fucking Mars bar. The Mars bar's better than nothing. Fister of the Gods, welcome to the stream. An irradiated dildo. I hate fucking Fallout. Eri, welcome to the stream as well. How are we both? Once won $20. Don't remember much. Was it a wild $20 to spend? I've just realised as well, that because I'm playing on controller today, instead of mouse and keyboard, which I usually do, I wasn't quick saving, so I've got to repeat a whole bunch of that fucking journey. I hate this fucking shit rubbish. I'm glad we're beating it today, god damn it. Eric, welcome to the stream as well. Good morning, everybody. Second crash of the game. Is it? It's in orange on my screen. You look beautiful. in that DNC blue. A good shot. What's orange? Okay, I've never, and I mean ever, done anything on the lottery, not even back home, simply because it's illegal in Alabama. But with as many people as I've heard have been winning around me. Do I have to cross the fucking river again? I feel like Mazak losing enormous amounts of progress to bad saves. Can I fast travel to where I was? Before the crash? Would you be alright with that, if I fast travel to where I was before the after the crash? Definitely, Kitten. Absolutely. Like I say, I've done the lottery pretty much consistently since I was a kid, and I don't think I've ever had a year where I haven't been in profit. Do your games that disable F5 quick saving when using a controller. Fuck you, love from me. This is definitely one of them. I don't like Mars bars. She can't eat them, so I'd rather her keep the £30 probably nowadays. Can't fast travel anyway. Bollocks to it. Right, I don't usually fast travel, but to fix a bug, I think I don't mind doing it. Is Gwynblade just typing stuff to throw us off? No, he's actually alive, Harry. I'll just get away from the because it turns out you can't fast travel in this game when there's enemies around. So I was over here. Don't judge me, boys and girls, but I'm going to fast travel. Leave it. Forgive me. Forgive me. This is where I was up to, right? Is this where I was? I think. And then I jumped down here, didn't I? And I started killing my way across. Yes, this is where I was. We're good. I'm gonna fucking... No, because you save anyway when you fast travel. If you asked if you asked if you could, you didn't ask us if we judge you or not. We're definitely judging you. I mean, rightly so, I would judge myself, but at least we aren't repeating 10 minutes. That isn't because I died or anything, my fault reason why, right? It's just purely because the fucking game crashed. My stream today was a struggle. Let's kill this lady again. I'm joking, by the way, about fuck this game. But it is annoying when this keeps happening. My stream today was a struggle. Stream PC blue screened, and after that the game crashed, so I had to redo a whole stage. And you can't fast travel in a driving game, right? Alas. Is that what it is then today, Cheeky? The idea of streaming in general is just broken. Eric, you didn't come in and ask if I was winning. I feel like I'm being let down by my adopted father. Just messing with you. Calm down. Oh, I'm very angry at the statement. Sothan, welcome to the stream. I missed every fucking shot there. Sothan, how are we? Do you know what I'm actually going to go and do now, Sothan? I'm going to go and pay off the Sothan initiative. If you remember that. These really are. These do look like sex toys. They've got the testicle bits at the bottom. Can I hit a really long shot at 49%? It came back! Oh, I thought it happened again. We're good, we're good, we're good. Fucking platform's doomed. Is that what I'm taking that from that cheek. Is there a game that has realistic enemies? As in, that are actually tactical? It's typically just simple aggro on a player character and no strategy, and they just absorb rounds. Very few, Harry. Other than games like... Tarkov's pretty good. Yeah, the scavs in Tarkov are or whatever the fucking enemies, the AI enemies, are kind of good. Close enough, but I think the best is... You're still going to get the best in, like, XCOM or... I nearly pulled Full Spectrum Warrior as a reference out of my back pocket there. If anybody played Full Spectrum Warrior other than Gwynblade, I'd be flabbergasted. The Sothan Initiative, Sothan, is where I'm going to Braun, if you recall, who is the guy that was running the experiment with the AI people and that Tranquility Lane place. Fallout, for fuck's sake. You've been flawless all week. It might be a controller thing. The dildo gun and VATS, but it's been alright up to now. It does Gwynblade, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very hard to make good AI. Bungie had fantastic handle on it, apparently, in Destiny 2, and the 3 Halo games as well. AI of which originated from Halo, yeah, and they improved. Right, we're re-upping it again. I wanted to play on controller today. It might not be controller, but that's the only thing. Possibly, yeah. Stuff like XCOM definitely has an easy... Yeah, because it's combat-based. It's programming them to be maybe hide first, ambush from cover, or not take cover... Not take a character on one by running up to them, guns blazing. I mean, judging any game based on Fallout is a bad idea. Like, Fallout is unique in its... Right, I actually did save here. So I'm going to persist with the controller. I want to make this work today because I want to enjoy the finale of the game. Turn-based isn't a fair comparison here, I agree. It isn't, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you almost have to go turn-based to... Did it actually fuck up all of my keybinds? Oh. And realism does drain fun, true. Like, a lot of the time, it's a design decision, right? I mean, tomorrow, if I beat Fallout today, we will get to see the very realistic combat of fighting a ladybird and next door's dog. The original Half-Life and Fear games are still the benchmark, definitely. I'll just play against humans. All games are, yeah, not as realistic as they could be. Alright. Fallout, fuck off. This is terrible today. It hasn't crashed in the last 3 streams. And now it's crashed 4 times back to back to back. Oddly enough, kitten, that is frowned upon. Who wants to play against humans? Disgusting. Hey, don't worry, you could be Siddles. I mean, Trin, for once, is increasing the... is right, increasing the mood. I thought you were in America, Harry, the land of the free. Let me switch to the controls I use for mouse and keyboard. Alright. Please don't just be this area, at least I can quick save now. If this is the thing that stops me from being able to finish the game today, I'm going to be fuming. Tell you what, we'll maybe not use that gun. These guys hurt, by the way. What the fuck are these raiders made of this morning? Made a fucking mush in a minute. There we go. Goodbye. Land of the free and bodily autonomy. Yeah, that's what Mazak suggested, Southland, but I'm not sure. Chris Man appears at the death and doesn't actually manage to get the kill. Shout out to Chris Man lately and his efficiency. Alright, have we got a bit further? Let's go to Megaton. Where am I now? Is this Andale? No. I suppose it's good in paintball. Yeah, playing paintball against bots is terrible. Legit meant to play games against other people. I mean, that wouldn't really help with the discussion, the exploration of good combat AI. This is Andale, right? Yeah, it is. Did I kill all these people? Yeah, I did. Apart from the kids, and I've just aggroed a Deathclaw, I think. Oh, no! Fucking hell, I was on 1 HP then. Jesus! Alright. Andy lives very close to a lot of Deathclaws. Can still get abortions and have the vaccines mandated here, Gwendolyn, don't you worry. That's where you get some critical thinking in the characters you're going up against. In what, Tarkov? Oh, in paintball, yeah. Alternatively, I think, sorry, Southern, yeah. That's why I mentioned Tarkov. The AI is pretty smart within battle, but it also can be played against other people. Yeah. Yeah, Tarkov is a good example. But even then, it's quite sort of... I think the thing about the Tarkov, is it Scav AI, is that it looks sort of... It moves human, but the combat isn't all that advanced. But just because they kind of like amble around like a player would. Left arm crippled. I'm pretty sure that's not the only issue. Yeah, it's the sledgehammer to his forehead that was causing most of the problems. Right, let's stealth around that enclave camp. So it's not on console. That doesn't feel like a game that would work in any way on console. Tarpon 64. Eric's wearing a tarpon. I was about to bring up a similar point, Gwynblade. I don't think we'd actually recognise good AI if we saw it. And it wouldn't be all that fun, would it, really? Like, it'd be a lot of barely ever showing your face, and it'd be a lot of hiding and running and not engaging in the first place, and that's not exactly video game fun, is it? Yeah, they hide and they flank and stuff. It's like Sothan says, though, I actually think the best combat AI in any video game that I've played is Halo 1. I don't know I don't think there is anybody that's been here long enough to remember the Halo 1 playthrough. Sothan, maybe, and Mazak. The Halo 1 playthrough, it just became this... Did I break a leg? I'm cheeky, but it became us exploring the AI. Like, I kept getting into specific situations and watching the AI work out how to get me or how to survive. And like, even now, the reason I bring it up is even now it's amazing, and it stands above everything else. And like Sothan says, Destiny is also the other option, but it's the same people. Trench warfare, so yeah, exactly. Unless you're a camping bitch, no, it wouldn't be fun. What about the bit where the guy had a nervous breakdown and soils himself? Yeah. Pretty much mostly that at all times, for realism's sake. That was fucking it was March, April 2018. So yeah, Eric, he was around at that time as well. I was thinking it was earlier than that. Destiny, I can't speak to Destiny, Mazak, but Halo specifically is really good. Especially the elites in Halo on the harder difficulties. Amazing. They like sit behind other enemies and push other, like, because the elites are the ones that are in control of all the little shitters. They're like the squadron leaders, and you can sort of manipulate them into changing the entire squad's tactics in front of you. So cool, so cool. And the other Halo games, 2, 3, Reach, and ODST, the Bungie ones, they're all the same. I bring it up in Halo 1 because it's like the foundation of it, and it's 21 years old. Ugh. Sometimes I wonder if a game where damage is more realistic, as in one shot and you're dead type thing would be fun. I feel like some sort of the original Rainbow Six. The original Rainbow Sixes were very much like that. Fucking Rainbow Six Vegas. When you were doing that, is it Terrorist Hunt or whatever it was called? Jesus Christ, was that? It was one taps possible. Unreal Tournament? I don't ever remember the AI in Unreal Tournament. Most of the times enemies are shooting at me in D2 when they're running for cover. In D2, so then. Diablo? Call of Duty on the hardest difficulty is pretty yeah, exactly, but it's just hit scan weapons and that bullshit, right? Oh, Destiny 2, of course. It's not like we were talking about Destiny, right? Alright, are we nearly at this vault to initiate the South End Initiative? Nearly. Yeah, exactly. But then the AI gets better or worse depending on the difficulty, right? Like the AI in Call of Duty games gets worse with the higher difficulties, which is weird. Played a game like that. Take down Red Saber, one shot and you're dead. Destiny typed out and looked it up and it's there twice. Are you saying that you could have answered somebody's question on the internet and proved them wrong for their initial assertion and didn't add yours to the list for internet points? I don't even recognise you at this point, Kin. The problem with Call of Duty on high difficulty is the damage doesn't scale with AI because they just one-shot you, but you can't one-shot them. You can one-shot them, but they usually kill you first. Many times harder AI is just more precisely cheeky. And we all quote this when we're talking about Call of Duty, but spawning grenades up your arsehole is how fucking Call of Duty does it mostly. You're like an where am I going? I've got myself stuck reading chat. You were like an anti-terrorist squad, but the game was kind of shit, so when you opened a door and your pinky finger showed, an AI snapped and shot at you. It's not really that fun though, is it? That's the thing. I need to state, by the way, that the Call of Duty game that got the worst, that had the worst difficulties was World at War, and the game that came before it, Modern Warfare, was maybe one of the best difficulty curves, which still unbelievably brutal. Did some checkpoints like 60 or 70 times, let alone fucking Mile High Club. Big difference between harder and better AI. Yes, exactly. Right, where's Smith Casey's garage? It should be, I think it's up here. There's a vault hidden under the garage and we're just going to finish this guy off and then beat the game. Hopefully. If I can find my way up here, that is. I can't see shit because it's really grey in this part of the map. I say that meaning, just by the way, let's all just take a deep breath and just look at the... Let's use this as a comparison between today and tomorrow if we start Gremlin tomorrow. Just look at this, right? Look how grey this is. The reason I say that, I'll carry on, is because the other parts of the map are grey with a slight bit of green. Yeah? Just breathe it in, so then you can breathe out now, don't die. Just look how barren and grey it is, and it fits the tone it's meant to be, it makes total sense. But, we compare that to tomorrow. It's glorious, says Eric. I mean, it does fit everything perfectly. I aren't casting judgment. I'm merely stating the difference for comparison's sake. Charles, welcome to the stream. For me, Doom Eternal has the best AI difficulty curve I've seen in any game. Does it just get... Do you have to engage... I think the best difficulty curves are the ones where you have to engage in the mechanics more, not just be more skillful. That's what drives me crazy in Forza. Increase the AI difficulty. It doesn't make it better. It just ram and rubber band more. I'd so enjoy proper difficult racing, but for fuck's sake, yeah. Yeah, I suppose racing games, they just turn up all the things that make the cars stick to you more, right? I'll carry on. Chaz, welcome to the stream, the pair of you. I hope you're well. Stop playing on a 90s black and white monitor then. Are you telling me this game would look like Super Mario Sunshine if I just played on a slightly better monitor? Yeah, I'm sure many devs have tried this. It just seems like we're at a point. What have I just gained karma for? Hello? Sorry. Then you've got to up the AI of the NPC helpers. The point of graphical plateaus would be cool to up the AI. Got to up the AI and... Oh, I forgot about you bastard things. I'm stuck. Oh, that's the first Rad Scorpion for a while, actually. No, don't corner yourself, Merle. I keep getting knocked down to half health by these fucking things. God damn it. No, Sotha, now you can breathe out.
Oh hey, a twat scorpion.
I know, right? I can't wait to kill my last twat scorpion today. Hopefully. I fucking hate it. You got to up the AI of NPC helpers like Sheva. They typically just stand there, draw no aggro, can be a complete sponge, or they're made of glass. Nobody likes escort missions in general, do they, right? So it's not the controller, so I can actually play on controller today. If this isn't the final episode of Fallout because of crashes, I'm just going to not play the rest of it. Fuck it. Dominic, welcome to the stream as well. Cardi, good afternoon. How are you both? You basically have to use every weapon and every intended mechanics. That's how you should do difficulty. I agree, Chaz. Alright. I'm going to go back to controller because my hands are full. I'm supposed to be beating the game today, but Mazak's reminded me of something that I forgot to do, and the game keeps crashing, so we'll see. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Karma for mentioning Super Mario Sunshine. Alright, at least I know it's not the controller, so I can at least use this happily today. I can not aggro that twat scorpion, though, at least. Good luck on the full playthrough. I should be finishing it today after 50 streams? 48 or something like that? If I can get to the end of it. I don't know why it doesn't affect scorpions, Mazak. It's a good question, though. Did I aggro the bastard? Yes, I aggroed the fucking thing. It doesn't affect insects, it just affects animals. So it's mole rats, yaoguai, dogs, that sort of stuff. Remember when Half-Life 2 came out and you thought all games are going to have adaptive AI and... Do you know what? Call of Duty Modern Warfare is one of my favourite games of all time because it's pretty objectively one of the best shooters of all time. But it did turn shooters away from the tactical combat stuff of Halo and away from the realistic physics stuff of Half-Life and those kind of games, and it turned them all into like horizontal plane speed paintball games, and that is a shame because shooters could have been better than that. Alright. Can I? Okay, so I need to... At least I can set my binds up and stuff now. I need to turn the game off and on again, though, because the combat music's stuck on. God, Fallout is fighting me. The game couldn't handle the critical strike you just landed. Let's put the... We'll put the sniper rifle on. And then, what do I want on the bottom one? Oh, stim pack on. Good. This isn't going to be the final episode, that's why I like Warcraft 3 so much. Every mission on hard requires you to use the unit you just unlocked. You see, that is good, yeah. I would think the DLC patches the base game to prevent crashes. Well, we'll just cope with the crashes then, I'll carry on. Right, excuse me, lads. I need to be down here because of the Sothan initiative. I'll get down here and restart it again for, I think, the 8th time in a few hours. For fuck's sake, Mazak, let this end. Well, let this game end. I'm with you. Right, a bit of background. The music's finished, I don't have to restart, that's good. This vault is called Vault 112. The social experiment in this vault was to keep everybody locked away in like a VR setup. And the people in here have been locked in these VR units. Hello? Locked in these VR units in a series of sort of old world scenarios. But we found out that over the 200 years they've been locked in here, the guy that runs the place got bored and started essentially torturing them and killing them over and over and over again because they would respawn because it's VR. So I turned off the respawn, killed all of the members, and now they are at least free. But I trapped Braun in there and made it out to him that we would be leaving him in there. So he now thinks he is going to be the ultimate victim of his own bullshit. But that's not exactly fair. So I think I'm going to turn the machine off and let him have his death as well. Sothan's idea was just to leave it long enough so that he thinks, he spends a few months thinking that he's doomed, just as a punishment. But we can't leave him in there forever because that's insane. Are we doing anything fun for the stress test tonight? I could get on and have a run around if anybody fancies running around on the stress test. I don't know if the server itself's going to have any thing on it though. Right, so that's that. Up is reservist rifle. Right is the railway rifle. Speaking of BD, I need to get an attachment for my toilet. I may be a degenerate, but I do like to have a clean hiney. Wash closet 3. They added a bidet enemy. Bidets are amazing. The way our toilet is installed, we can't get one attached. We'd have to get one installed by a professional. You get what a professional knowing, right? I want to see the end. I've got editing to do for my creative working class while I watch. Well, hopefully we'll get it done, Cardi. But first, we've got to work out what to do with this guy. Now, I believe my options are... Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. This is Braun. This is the guy that has been running this experiment. He has been killing people for fun just to entertain himself over the 200 years and then bringing them back to life only to torture them and kill them again, all in VR. We turned off the respawn, killed them for good, so they're all free, they're all safe. I need to know whether or not this guy deserves to live in there in eternal pain or whether we free him. We've already made him suffer a little bit. Scared the first time I used it, but it's life-changing. I can imagine Chaz scared, lowered himself. I suggest the New York, Eric, the New York. Free him, I think, by killing him. I'm with you, Sothan. They're all free, they're all safe. I killed them. They're free and they're safe from his bullshit. Bear with me. I'm leaning towards the same. Can you justify keeping him in there, Mazak? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with Sothan and Bybee on this one. I don't think we have the right. He is suffering. He's going to be in there forever. He's really suffering. He's going to be trapped in his own thoughts. It is tags like, yeah, welcome to the stream. We're finally going back before the end. Fuck it, let him rot. I think we're more moral than that. We're as bad as he is otherwise. A literal eternity alone is worse than anything I can think of. A literal eternity alone is worse than death. Caused a fuck ton of suffering to loads of innocent people. Why give him the out of death? Because I am Judge Judy and executioner. I can't let him free. I'm not letting him out because he'll probably die. I'd say take him out and see what he does. If not, then blow his head off and possibly get a finger. I'll just get a finger. I can be the executioner, but yeah, I don't know. I think I let him free. Bybee says let him free. Sothan let him free. Eric let him free. Chaz let him free. I'm choosing to kill him, yeah. But I think because we can't do, but if I can let him out and let him go and sort of survive in the wastes, then I will. Because then the wasteland will be the judge, right? But if I leave him in there, that's more than anybody deserves. That's worse than what he was doing. But if I don't blow his brains out, yeah, but I've not had a justification for that other than sort of tee hee hee, that'd be fun, which is not good enough, really. I think so. I guess we test. Do you know what? I'm not leaving him in there because that doesn't sit right with me at all. Sir? Well, do you know what, though? We tried. Because we can't do it, that doesn't mean that we didn't intend to do it. I think our moral compass is safe. Everybody gets what they want, right? Our moral compass is balanced. These people are all dead. They're safe. I think the justification for letting him out is that the crime doesn't fit the punishment. I think the justification for killing him is that all of the people he killed, precisely, it gives him the end of the everybody he deserved. The end that he thought everybody else deserved. That's what he forcefully pushed on the people he was put in charge of. But it's, yeah, I'd be doing to him exactly what I'm condemning him for doing. And then that's two wrongs, right? Either way, I can't let him out. So, boys and girls, that is the end of the... I didn't expect that, I'll be honest. Right. People of Tranquility Lane, rest in peace. Braun.
Hello, sir.
I suppose, even though this isn't what I would have done, enjoy being the true victim of your own design. I hope you'll live happily ever after. He has the status of a protector and care of the vault, and he used it to talk. I'm exactly, Mazak. He can't, like... But I don't think doing exactly the same shit to him as what he did to everybody else works in the real world. We can say it does in video games, and it's the Paragon choice and all that, but I don't think it doesn't sit well with me. You killing him is sympathising with someone who I wouldn't consider human. But they still are. And it's not about what that guy does, it's about Merle going forward. So I want to know how long he's been in there in game time. In game time, or in the real world time? Yeah, his time might come eventually. There might be a point where he either dies when the power eventually fails, or what, I don't know. In game time. 200 years, kid. Oh, since I left him alone. It's been a while. It's been a good few months of Merle time, yeah. Killing him is a right. So he either suffers. All right, the punishment is either death. I have to deal out punishment either way, or I would have done if I'd have actually been given the choice. It's either death or an eternity of torture. And I'm not saying he doesn't deserve one or the other. I'm saying it is not on Merle to make that decision. I don't want to fucking fast travel. Are you kidding me, game? I can't set a waypoint, apparently. That would have changed my mind then. You let him in there alone for a while, I would agree, kill him off. That's the point, yeah, that was the Sothan initiative. The idea being that we make him think that we're going to do the ultimate and torture him for eternity, when in reality, we was actually going to go and finish him off. It was just to make him sweat. It is Mazak, yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like we're forced into making one decision or the other. So if we're forced into making a terrible decision that we don't want to make, then we might as well pick the easier, cleaner option as opposed to the ultimate. Like, do you know what I mean by that? It's a lesser of two evils situation. We have to pick, right? Because I couldn't. If I'd have let him out and freed him, that'd have been one thing. I don't think he can die in there. I'm not sure. Like, if the power fit, the trouble is, Kitten, right, is all of these buildings still have power because they've got nuclear reactors in the basements. And the nuclear reactors are just lasting forever. But eventually everything will fail, right? because the components and everything should wear down. So he's in there until the tech fails. But there are robots maintaining it, aren't they? But then who maintains the robots? I don't know. Potentially. But either way, he's stuck in there now. So he's everybody that wanted the Eternity of Torture path has got it, and everybody that wanted Merle to pick the clean ending and swift justice route has also got that. Because we nearly did it, but we just couldn't. The robots maintain the robots that maintain him, that maintain the reactor and everything else, probably. Right, well that's one odd moral decision done. We have to make the moral decision of the game yet. I believe, of course, if you know anything about this game, please don't tell us or reveal anything that might spoil how interesting this game can be, because if you tell us all of the outcomes, it would be boring as cunt. I have in my possession, as we head towards the final mission of the game, I have the modified FEV virus. Now this thing, so we're going to go and liberate the water treatment plant from the Enclave who took over it after our father had done all the good work. We're off to go and, I think, purify the water, which would be like his lifetime goal finally achieved. But President Eden from the Enclave gave us this thing, and he said, if when you're turning on the water purifier, if you put this virus thing in the tank, then you could potentially cure radiation in the water supply and save the capital wasteland and let life return to it how it did before the bombs fell. The downside being, it destroys everybody that's got mutations. So, it would kill the Yao Guai, it would kill the mole rats, it would kill these fucking things.
Last warning. Back off.
But it would also kill everybody that's living in the wasteland right now, essentially, apart from the Enclave and a few others. So therefore, we could save the wasteland by destroying everybody that lives in it now, which is a lot of innocent people. So the moral decision becomes, do we destroy all life in the wasteland to cure the wasteland of radiation and mutants and fucking Deathclaws and Yao Guai and all that stuff? Or do we leave it as it is? Do we sacrifice everything that's happened in the last 200 years to try and go back to what it was before? Or do we let whatever this is become the new normal? The life preservation can't stop aging. He'll pass eventually in his own twisted tune, yeah. He might go crazy and stop caring. It's already 200 years old. Sort of. You'll get... Whoa, I'm not reading that. Fuck me. That looked like, for a split second, you was about to tell me what the good and bad karma option is before I've done the fucking quest. That is such a... I didn't read that for the record, everybody. Luckily. Timmy, welcome to the stream as well. I found a silver necklace in a parking lot a minute ago. Wait, you're going to hand it in, right, Timmy?
Oh.
What the hell am I being shot at by? Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh.
That was nearly a death.
Oh.
Did you turn it in? Good man, Timmy. Timmy, welcome to the stream. My left arm's broken. My right arm's broken. The other side of that, wasn't there the thing your dad was working on that cleaned up the radiation? It wasn't that cleaned up the radiation as much so, Than. It was that it... Yes, the water purifier is what I'm about to go and turn on that my father was working on, right? Therefore... Fister, are you trying to tell me what the good and bad karma option is before I've even done it? I'm going to be very careful what I read, because it feels like you are, and that's obviously not something I would want to read. Jesus Christ. Headed into the final fucking quest, imagine. You don't turn it in specifically, Kitten. You sort of, you disseminate, is that the word? Put it into the water supply. Oh, for necklace is being turned in. Yes, you're right, Fister. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. My bad. We've had a lot of people from the Fallout section just come in and start dumping help and stuff. Fister, you're right. No, he's right. He's right. He's talking about Timmy's necklace. He gets good karma for handing it in. Sorry, Fister. We kind of judged you based entirely on the... No, it's not you. It's not you. It's me. The Fallout section has been pretty bad for people just spewing options. I thought when you said turning it in, I thought you meant the final quest item. So I'm so confused. Right, let me just talk about the confusion. So I was talking about, I don't know what the good and bad karma option is for putting the FEV virus in the final quest of Fallout, right? At the same time, Timmy came in and said he's found a necklace. And I said, turn the necklace in. And then Fister said, you'll get good karma for turning it in, which I thought was a response to... I thought that was a response to the good and bad karma option for this major quest turning point. I completely confused that. Fister, I sincerely apologise. And Timmy, Kitten and Harry were responding, I think, as if you'd offered help. Sorry. That was entirely my bad. Yeah, we're a bit jumpy because people just, like I say, come in and ruin the fun. Entirely my mistake. I think, sorry, Kitten and Harry, for confusing you guys as well. Where did you hand it into, Timmy? That was such a ridiculous coincidence to happen at the same time, which resulted in me just tearing into a new person we just met for no reason.
I wish there were more people like you.
Without spoiling, karma may or may not be involved in most actions in Fallout.
The world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe.
Jesus. Thank you, ma'am. You gave me nothing.
Bless you.
I appreciate it. Hey, I'll take that. Got the heart rate, got mine going, I'll be honest. Apologies for that. Oh, the shop on the parking lot, you found it. Good man, Timmy. Yeah, you will get good karma for that.
Good to see you alive and well, sir.
Just heading to the place to find it. Yeah. And if no one claims the necklace, you get it back. Timmy, well played. Your moral compass is safe. Right, ladies and gentlemen. I think this might be the final time.
Serve you, master?
Wadsworth. This might be the final time Merle is in his house. Because somebody accidentally slipped that there is a chance that Merle doesn't survive this. Don't confirm or deny, please. But this might be the final time he steps foot in his house.
Welcome home, sir.
Ah, Wadsworth. A final plunger count. Do you want a final plunger count? I'm going to do this in a specific way. I'm going to save. It's a cheese in Skyrim all over again. The stream ends on Thursday. I won't have to be around for Monster Marble. Of course he'll survive. Otherwise I'll have to do the DLCs. Yes, that's true. Right. Everybody, make some guesses as to how many plungers are in this pile. 3, 2, 1. Make your guesses. Kitten's gone 78. Very hard, Harry. Timmy's gone 79. Harry 42. Mazak 64. Sothan 52. Bybeat 27. Fister at 49. Somebody will have got the fucking VOD paused, won't they? They'll be counting. Any more guesses for how many plungers are in the pile? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, Taxax is the last guess at 56. Sorry, kid. I wouldn't have honoured it anyway. Well, I'm encumbered now. I don't know why. 15,000, I reckon, says Gwynblade. Ladies and gentlemen, the final count was 88. Timmy, congratulations with a guess of 79. Kitten, he absolutely screwed you over there. And Timmy, with a guess of 88, got it correct. Can I just say, the cheese collection in Skyrim was 1,860. think I did just click 88 times. Right, I'm going to load that save though, because we can't besmirch the pile, right? And it'll take ages to put it back together. Okay, now, I hate to say this, everybody, but this might be the last time we ever see dog meat. Dog meat, if I don't come back from this war... Ah, don't look at me like that. You're a good lad, aren't you, dog meat? Stay where you are. I love you. Doesn't include the 24 he had his adventure prior to that. I didn't have any, actually. Give him a pet and a pat. Wadsworth?
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you?
Can we have one final joke?
Yeah, the two cannibals are eating a clown. One cannibal turns to the other and asks, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Goodbye, Wadsworth. Look after dog meat for me. You're the man of the house now.
You have yourself a fine day, sir.
Oh, the survival guide, we worked so hard on that. Dog meat, you can't come with me. The bobblehead collection. We worked so hard. Fisty, welcome to the stream. It's not, I've got the final quest to do. Siddles, if I don't ever come back, it has been an absolute honour.
Not that joke again, for fuck's sake. I got a better one. Two cannibals are eating a clown.
Mazak. The pool ball collection. I'll miss his British accent. It sounds just like Peggy Mitchell. All the orange pool balls in the world. 8 balls. Fisty, good morning. You're not guessing how many pool balls there are. The food collection that I was so very happy to have, but press 1 to eat. No, that's for dog meat. That's for dog meat.
It's never an honor with Siddles.
Alright. I need to survive. Bye, Beat. Thank you for the bits. Now, I have 9 deaths left. Let's... I need to start working on survival. I'm going to detoxify myself entirely, so I've got no more addictions or anything like that. I'm going to fully heal myself. I'm going to fully re-damage my restore my damaged limbs and remove all radiation.
1 last sip of pure blissful top shelf toilet water.
Press 1 to drink out of the toilet that Merle lived in for all those months. One last time.
He's gonna fully re-damage his limbs. Yahoo.
Goodbye, dog meat. Goodbye, Wadsworth. Goodbye, Siddles. Goodbye, Plungers. Goodbye, 8 balls. Best of luck. I love you, dog meat.
How may I serve you, master? I really want to.
Alright, everybody's voted for it. Apart from Bybee. Such a unique snowflake. Goodbye, Jenny. Thank you for all the breakfasts. Goodbye, Doc Church. Thank you for saying you hope I have cancer. He did say that, incidentally. The next game is Grounded, a full playthrough. Blind. On the hardest difficulty, I might as well announce. Ladies and gentlemen, if you remember, when I first left the vault, I lived in here. This was where Merle lived. Grounded next, yes. One last decision, everybody. Left toilet or right toilet? Mazak says left. It is Mazak that should be choosing this. Everybody said left. Mazak, this is for you. Cats, welcome to the stream. Cheers. Mazak says left. Fisty left. Kitten left. Timmy left. Harry left. Cats left. Bybee, none. Unique snowflake.
Beautiful.
There you go, Mazak. Moriarty, thank you. Gob, thank you. Nova, thank you. Lucy West, Nathan, Nathaniel, and all of you people.
I think we can agree we've
Junk
all had a
is
really
my
time
business.
with Fallout 3.
Moira, a word.
Huh.
Bibit was drinking from toilets before toilets were cool.
Moira, a word.
Did you know the human body can survive without the stomach
I don't like any of you.
That's fair. That's the base. Moira,
or spleen? Oh, what's up?
I'm going for the very last time. Can I see you? Can you repair my equipment, please?
If you've got the caps, I've got the skill.
Can you repair my railway rifle? Just repair all of it. Thank you, Moira. Can I have a look what you've got for sale? Because I need to repair my shotgun and some other things.
What do you need?
I'm going to cry now, except Kitten and Surf then. Moira, I would like to buy 11 shotgun shells, because I need it. I would like to also buy... Do you have... You don't. What about stim packs? Buy all of them. Okay. Don't cancel the transaction. Moira, thank you.
Good hunting.
I'm going to go, Moira. I may not return. It has been a joy.
Remember, I'll buy whatever you're selling.
Goodbye. Never thought I'd hear the Alabama people as the liked ones. Definitely didn't say that aloud, let alone type it. What, you're all great? What's everybody having a suck off for? What happened to the good Doomhaus? What is this, 2022? 21? Fucking hellfire. Everyone ignore the message that came before that silly face. Roger that. Megaton. If I don't come back, I have liked you somewhat in the past. Goodbye, thank you for the bits. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Goodbye, Megaton. Shall I trigger the nuke before we go? Alright. Merle, let's do this. 89 stim packs, that's pretty good. We've got good food, we've got low, should have a lot of ammo. 800 for that. 150 plus for that, 81 for that. Stim packs are all sorted. Are we ready, boys and girls? It is time to beat the game. I think. I need to head now, well, down south here-ish. Can you not put waypoints on control? I need to start heading south. Wish me luck. I'll tell you what I can do, actually. Fuck the waypoints. I can... mark the final quest. Prepare for battle. And report to Sarah Lyons. We are going to the Brotherhood of Steel headquarters. The Enclave gripped the water purifier before... we went to go and speak to Eden. We destroyed the Enclave, but we have the ability in our pockets to sacrifice everything that has happened post the nuclear fallout, to go back, to start building back the world. But we have to kill everybody, including all of Megaton, Rivet City, and all of everything in between. To make sure to allow the world to grow back clean. Or we leave the world in its current state and let everything that's happened post-nuclear fallout become the new normal. We still have that decision to make. You implied there was a good Doomhaus, like that was ever a thing. Yeah, but the good Doomhaus is the bad Doomhaus, where everybody wants kissy-kissy. It's one of the 3 states you're allowed in, Harry, so it's understandable. Now it's Stubbler, that's gushing. You can't begin. The good Doomhaus is a shit one. Kitten has it right. I don't know if Marbles will be on time. I'm actually going to delay the stream until the game is finished, but I also don't want to rush it. Killing everybody is pretty bogus. Yeah. But think of the lives that were Yeah. Yeah. It's the same with the Braun thing. I don't think Merle has the right to make a decision that big. I don't think anybody does. Especially not myself. Now, I did have a thought where I would go and speak to a bunch of people and would interview what the scientists thought, what everybody thought about it, but the game just doesn't have that option, so we have to make the decision blind. Yeah, it depends on when I finish, yeah. Horrible aim. Is that a stormtrooper shooting at you? Stormtrooper robot. Who's going to win this race, by the way? I'll leave it to it. Killing everyone is pretty bogus, so is the latter. Yeah. I don't think any of them work. Chaz, it turns out I couldn't open the fucking vault. I couldn't get access to it, so he's just staying there now. We decided to finish him, shall we say. Oh, I like a hand job, Stubbler. Who are you getting again? But when we got to it, we couldn't, so he's just going to stay there now and he's going to rot in his own... in his self-made prison. How about you just shut up and play? You may not have noticed, but I was continuing to walk while I was having that discussion. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting very quietly while walking. Didn't fart. Why is Trim here? Kitten, it is a klaxon. Excuse me. Very highbrow noise, that one. The fuck was that? Alright. I'm going to hopefully make big strides on getting to the Brotherhood outpost. Then we're going in. And we're going to go and speak to Sarah Lyons, I think, and tell her that it's time to prime the big robot and get going. Further south. We're going to go attack the Enclave. We're going to, alongside the Brotherhood, storm the water purifying plant, release the big massive prime. What's it called? Something Prime? Optimus. No. Liberty Prime? And we're going to storm the castle, essentially. If I die 9 times between now and the end of the game, don't forget, I have to play all the DLCs, so hopefully it's not too choppy of a mission. Optimus Prime Rib, there we go. I know it's a little off topic, but Forspoken is a game that makes me want a PS5. The dialogue looks awful, but the gameplay looks gorgeous. Forspoken. It'll come to PC eventually, so then I think all console games are coming to PC now, right? So there's only Last of Us, which is a console exclusive that I can think isn't going to make it to the PC. The way Reese Cups here have me a chokehold is getting troublesome. Why is the chocolate so good? Why does the peanut butter taste so much better? What, do they actually use, like, EU-grade ingredients in them over here, kid? And The Last of Us is getting a PC port as well. They have to. Yeah, I suppose they do, right? Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but with EU-grade ingredients in there. They taste so different to the ones in the States. My voice is going. My WoW guild has nicknamed me Peter Cullen, saying that when I'm sick I sound exactly like Optimus Prime. That voice, so thin, it's hard to deny. I'm with them. There's a board game version of Last of Us now on Kickstarter. It's not Slops making it, is it? To me, they do. I wonder how Canadian-American ones compare. They mean Starscream. Yeah, so then you sound exactly like Starscream. It has been a few years since I had one. I'm not sure it's as different as it feels. I guess it makes sense, right? Because there's no high fructose corn syrup bullshit or anything like that over here, so they're probably all full sugar, all in balls deep, right? We have more food regulations in the States, but not as many as the UK or the EU. So it's probably a little bit further down the quality line. I swear I just heard somebody fire a missile at me. Not this one, though. It's by Themeborn. Some people have made the Escape from the Dark Castle sector. Escape from the Dark Castle. Is Escape from the Dark Castle that board game that's got the big, like, tower? What's that board game from a million years ago that has, like, a big plastic tower in the middle of the board? You don't have that either, so it's probably not much of a change for you, Fisty. It just tastes clean like real chocolate and real peanut butter. Kaplunk, that's the one. Kaplunk. That's just Dark Tower. American candy is the best. Ow, ow, ow. These two need to die. I can't tank this damage for very long. He just kicked a shopping trolley at me. Please die, please die. Please die, don't kill me, please. I haven't saved. How is that guy not dead? This car's going to go up. That one behind him is. Whoa, God. Okay, he died from car damage. No, he didn't die. Well, he nearly died. He got flung a mile. Return to Dark Tower. There we go. Come at me, you bastard.
No time to die.
True. There were two and one died. Yeah, I saw he had a mate. I was hoping his mate had died as well. Come here, you bastard. Want to send me board game recommendations? Christmas is coming up and my mother is the biggest board game geek I've ever met. Satan, go mad on him. Okay, right. Killed the pair of them, right? Both dead? That guy's there. Where did the other guy's corpse? I can't got time. Ah! Right, we're approaching the Citadel, so after the midstream break, ladies and gentlemen, it will be time. I used to eat them back home, didn't work with these. The way you used to eat them back home didn't work with these. I can only assume it's because it's real ingredients rather than just powdered peanut butter and corn syrup. What, you eating more or less at a time? Bybit, thank you for the bits. True. I shouldn't compare, but at least our yogurt doesn't have corn syrup in it. Favourites usually Fantasy Flight style, Arkham Horror and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, I am approaching the midstream break. This building is the Citadel, which is the remains of, I think, the Pentagon, where the Brotherhood of Steel have been set up. I am now heading inside, or I will be after the midstream break, and we are going to go and speak to the people inside. And we're going to speak to Elder Lyons, we're going to speak to Sarah Lyons, I think she's called. And we're going to engage. We're going to tell the Brotherhood that it is time to storm the water purifier and take it back. I have a strong feeling that this is the last quest because it's got it's very much got a prepare for the final push feeling to it. It potentially isn't, and then we'll be playing Fallout tomorrow. But I have a strong feeling it is. I just want to get over there first, so I don't end up getting chopped. Trim's yogurts does have corn in them, yeah. It's a word similar to corn, anyway. The art style is a big thing. I've been trying to shop, but she's got hundreds of board games already, so it's hard to find something she doesn't already own. Push the centre through and eat them. Eat that, then the outside chocolate with just a PB left around the edges. Maniac. Reminds me of the person I met who eats Kit Kats with a spoon. People thought I was wild for biting the whole thing, but this dude is wild. Forgive the caps, this is the ingredient list I found for regular Reese's Cups in Canada. Milk chocolate, polyglycerol, polyricinoate, peanut, sugar, dextrose, salt, tea, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and citric acid. So there's real chocolate and real peanuts apparently. Good shit. Aye. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall be back after the midstream break. For the potentially last time, please enjoy Gwynblade FM. That's a good view. Is that a good view? That's not a good view. Rule of 3, Stubbler. Oh, fuck it. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Sothan's in charge. If there's any spam, you know what to do.
Show us your WMPH, 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 Shamrock 1. Thank you, Zerdan. We.
Sothan, what have you done? That is terrible amounts of spam. Trim, thank you for the bits. Chaz, thank you for the bits. Thank you, Sothan, he says. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Razor, welcome to the stream, boys and girls. I have just organised the stream to go as long as it needs to go. Today, if this is indeed the final quest and it doesn't open up some other act, we are going to beat Fallout 3. Are we ready? First off, what is in this can? And second of all, if you see this icon on screen at any time... Fucking hell. That was seconds precision there, Santa. That was amazing. If you see this icon that I just pressed a quarter of a second before Santa pasted some bits, that means that alerts are muted, and I will be using it a lot because I'm assuming we're going to have a lot of dialogue and stuff today. Because I want this game's finale to be as visible as possible. Santa, thank you for the bits. 1 second. Santa, welcome to the stream. I'm going to replay them for you. I said I'm going to replay them for you. Santa, welcome to the stream. How are we?
Did you hear about the kidnapping in Chicago yesterday? Oh, don't worry, he woke up.
that joke existed. So dumb. Jesus. Santa, thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream. How's the holiday? Kitten says Shandy. Personally hoping you get done within the next 2 hours because I've got therapy. Yeah, well, I'm assuming it'll be done, hopefully, within stream time. I don't know how long this quest is going to be. I don't even know if it's the last quest. It might not be. Everybody that knows this game might be thinking, idiot thinks this is the final quest. Right, Kitten was the only person that guessed. And if it's not Shandy, which it isn't, then that is an easy finesse. Ah! Oh no, it's too late now, Tagsack. It's too late now. I've got a finesse on the final Fallout stream. Imagine. Alright. We are here. I might sleep until morning. But it is time. Hello, Paladin Bale. I am here to finally kickstart this war.
What do you need, civilian?
I'm allowed in, right? That hasn't changed since I was last here, because it's been a few months.
That's an affirmative. You're clear to enter. But I still don't like it. Or you.
That's fair. Best of luck out there. I need to go.
Of course.
Good luck. Let's head in. Don't forget the anti-spam button. I'll put it on, I will. Mind right, welcome to the stream, says Ginger Beer. Tagsack says Ginger Beer. I wouldn't have got it anyway, so whatever. Oh, look at them preparing for battle. The idea is, if you've not, if you wasn't here for the setup for this, you see this area here. This is the water purification plant that our father worked very, very hard to set up. Hopefully, his hard work will be worthwhile, and the entire Potomac River will be cured of the radiation and will become clean, viable drinking water for the inhabitants of the wasteland. Now, I have an option to put in the watercourse a thing that will kill all mutated life and clear all radiation, which would stop cancer. It would stop super mutants. It would stop death claws. It would cure all of that irradiated stuff, but it would also kill off all radiated people, which is pretty much everybody living in this world. Mazak just made me drink out of a fucking toilet, so I could go down with it as well. Do we sacrifice everybody that lives in this map to cleanse it entirely of radiation and all of the problems that radiation creates? Or is that too much of a decision for one man to make? We've got to do that at some point. It was fizzy orange. Alright. First of all, to do so, I have to trigger a war between the Brotherhood of Steel, who are a technological preservation society. Got it, kitten. Against the Enclave. The Enclave are the people that wanted to kill off and cure. They're like the old government. The Enclave are pretty much destroyed, but they are holding the water treatment plant. So, let's go cleanse the water.
You honor us with your presence here.
Thank you, friend. Best of luck in the upcoming fight. Look at them all preparing for this. Tell you what we'll do. Let's make this spicy. Merle, everything you've ever done has built up to this moment. Let's go and speak to the leader of the Brotherhood, Elder Lions, and kick this off. Now, the Brotherhood of Steel has a super weapon in their arsenal. Are you ready to see their super weapon? Boys and girls, let me introduce you to Liberty Prime. This thing was designed by the American government, I believe, pre-war, to chase the communist Chinese invasion out of Anchorage, Alaska, as it was about to spread into the US. I believe the Brotherhood of Steel and their tech obsession has resurrected it and got it ready. The Brotherhood is primed and ready to go and attack the water purifying plant. I believe that's what we're doing now. That's the Iron Giant, so that's where he went after the movie. Elder Lions.
You're reporting to Sarah from here on out. Don't let her down.
I promise I won't. Can you tell me what the deal is with the robot, Elder Lions, if I'm going to be fighting beside it?
Ah, yes. Everyone asks about the robot. Hard not to, I admit. His name is Liberty Prime. Very patriotic. Built by a very proud nation during a very desperate time.
Yes.
We've had about as much success getting him working as they did. You should speak with Scribe Rothschild. He can tell you more.
I will. Elder Lions, if you're not coming out to fight with us, I hope we get to return and celebrate together. But for now, goodbye. Wish us luck.
Steel be with you.
Scribe Rothschild.
I'm sure you'll understand that there's far too much to be done right now. I have no time for chatting.
Are we all ready? Alpha males don't build robots, they half build a wall. Sarah?
Are you ready now? We can't afford to keep standing around like this.
I'm sorry, it's been months. I appreciate it. I had to go and get some Nuka-Cola Quantum for a lady, I had to find a violin, I had to go and sort out some superhero bollocks. Sarah? You've got Fisty's approval. And the rest of us are ready. Is there anybody that's not ready? Everybody's ready, right? Eric, you've got dressed, right? Everybody but Chaz is ready. Let's begin.
Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead.
Got it.
And don't let that thing step on you.
Roger.
Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Nobody clicked the links. The only girl I ever thought was truly good looking. The rest of them have got Bethesda face, right? This is insane. I feel so proud. Prepare for battle. Follow Liberty Prime as he makes his way to the Purifier. Fisty, let's all salute for one last second. Liberty Prime. Merle, it's time to go to war. Okay, that's cool. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? The final push. I've got 9 lives. "45 streams are built up to this moment. Ready?
Look, if we make it to the purifier, we can chat then. Now's not exactly a good time.
Got it. Fucking hell, airstrikes. shit, look at that thing. Roger that. Okay, I might get one shot by a shit here. Let's try not to. Okay, this thing means business.
Beware those killer I-beams.
Look at it just shredding the... I need to get over this bridge. They're just shelling everything. Look at it, it's just absolutely tearing the Enclave to shreds. What's he going to do with that? Holy fuck.
Mages were always on.
Oh, it's going to absorb it. Whoa. What's it doing? It's chucking grenades! What is this? Oh, I'm worried about getting shelled though. I hope I can't actually get hit by that shit. Mel, do you look as cool as everybody else? No. Alright, this is going well. God, he's just tearing shit apart. No fun, I mean... Okay, Kodiak's... Paladin... Okay, there's a lot of people are on low health. You look like Captain America before he had the big lad's serum. Holy fuck, I should have died. I'm in really bad trouble. Guys, protect me. That hurt like crazy. Don't stand next to cars. Right, I broke my left leg. Let's heal that. Alright. Are we good? Are we good? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some... What's the damage resistance? Is it Med-X that's damage resistance? Yeah, Med-X. 25 damage resistance. What else? I'll take some Psycho as well. And I'm going to drink myself a Nuka-Cola Quantum as a treat. Alright. Let's keep pushing. This thing's amazing. I'm going to enjoy fighting alongside this thing. This is going to clear our way, right? Stay back. Stay away from cars as well. Okay, they've asked us to wait back. What are we waiting for? Okay, we're moving again. Right, this is a big spectacle ending. If this is the ending, which I've got to assume it is, right? But he can't follow us all the way into the facility. He's just clearing the path.
Communism is a lie.
Shout at Liberty Prime. Ooh. He's getting crapped on though. Stay away from the cars. They still talk about anchorage. They still got the same voice lines from pre-war. Right, there's an Enclave member there. Get shitting on that Enclave member. Careful of crossfire. I'm going on forward with my not cool armor. Oh, die, was he going to say that? Good shots, Merle. Good shots, Merle. Got him. Ah! Oh shit, I'm being shot from across. What percentage chance? 41%. Let's go for the left arm. Can I? Hello, how can I join? Missed, missed, missed. Barely hit, missed. Good work. Are we good? Still in danger. There's the guy. We got him. We got him. He's dead. I've only just realised the quality of the armour marker on the on VATS. Are we all still alive? Did anybody die? Is Sarah dead? That's not Sarah. Oh, they're all up there. Okay. Right, everybody's fine. This is awesome. Oh shit, we have actually lost a member. There's multiple people over there. Hello? Why can't I use VATS? Okay, fuck the rifle. Let's use the shotgun. Yes, Merle, remember your training. Oh! Fuck, that hurt. This area's safe, keep moving. They're still shooting some Enclave guy in that corner. I don't even need the fingers anymore, do I? I might be able to, actually, then if we can get out of this.
Run and gun.
Always. Where's the big lad? I've left him behind. Alright. Is everybody still with me? Yes, Sarah's still alive. Fisty, thank you for the bits. He's safe. This is cool. What's he doing? I was trying one of his grenades. Look. Hey, there are grenades on his back. Are they fucking gas?
Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier.
You got this.
Established stratagem inadequate.
You got this.
Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
No. Game up. Oh, he's fine. Of course he's fine.
Tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible.
Okay, everybody's saluting. Are we good?
Stay sharp and stick close to me until we're in the control room.
Will do. Merle liquor.
To arms, brothers, to arms!
Just got to recharge doing that. I think the amp just knocked him down. Oh shit, actually we're in the... Ow! Stay away, stay back, stay back. Everybody, you're fine. Is that thing going to land here? Liberty Prime? Big man? Big man? Appreciate it. I like this. Size of him. Project Impurity. That does not sound like genocide at all. It's not the communists. Ignore what he's saying. He's programmed to defeat the Red Army pre-war in Anchorage, Alaska. It's to purify the river. Thank you very much, Chaz. Alright. Lions, I think we're ready. So, whoa! If I got stamped to death, then that was a chop. Are you ready?
Stay sharp and stick close to me until we're in control.
Got it. I'm just very glad he's on our side. True. Press 1 if Liberty Prime is the best character we've come across so far. How big is this? Right, I think we're here. Are we ready, Sarah?
Stay sharp and stick close to me until we're in the control room.
Only Timmy's the correct person. Alright, bear with me. Sarah, I'll be in with you in a second. Sarah and I are going to have to go in. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Directive 7-3.
Fuck him up! Behind you!
Destroy
Big man!
communists.
Jimmy Somerville and the Reverend Richard Cole used to be in the Communists. That's fucked up, because we've got a footballer that plays for Leeds called Crescencio Somerville. And we've been called... Am I in trouble? We've been calling him Jimmy, and that confused me then. I thought you made a really obscure Leeds United reference. I mean, I feel like Agatha and Liberty Prime are similar characters, really. You know what I mean? Moira's better than a giant killer robot.
Is a preferable alternative to communism.
You got a Liberty Prime? We good? Sarah? Let's go. Right, Liberty Prime, thank you for leading us here safely. Defend the place. Brotherhood, best of luck. All I have left to do now is make it to the control room. Moira's coming with me. Not Moira, sorry. Sentinel Lions. You ready?
Head for the control room and keep your head down.
Got it. Yeah, that's Agatha, Chess. Right, where's the control room? I need to go in to the right and then across the hallway. I think you're supposed to say, yeah, punch the air a lot when he says those quasi-racist catchphrases. Yeah, but if he said, death to all capitalism, would that be racist? Would that be quasi-racist? Fuck. There's a lot of people around this corner. Keep your light off. You cunt, welcome to the stream. Can I get any shots in? I might be able to. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Miss. Miss. Hit. Fuck, I've aggroed them and there is a lot of enemies in there. I'm awful with names. Haha, you said my name. You cunt. Nice work, very good. 10 out of 10. Everybody laugh. We've got a comedy genius in here. Keep laughing.
You can't. Ha ha ha.
This is better than Christmas. Keep laughing, everybody. Keep laughing. Keep going. Keep laughing. I can't wait to report my findings to my professor. I'm going to die because I'm not concentrating.
Ha 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 ha.
Keep laughing.
Hee hee hee.
Alright, stop bullying the poor kid. Everybody's sense of humours are different, right? That's just his. Be accepting. God, that couldn't look any worse, could it? Right, Sarah, just stay alive. I nearly died there, by the way. Whoa, I might die again. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. There's a quick advert for Riley's Rangers there. It really looks like it, Timmy, I must admit. Alright, Sarah, we're nearly in. Okay, any heals? I'm actually running out of stim packs. Right, for the good of the playthrough, I think I might ignore chat for a little while. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Chaz, thank you for the bits. No, wait. Chaz, thank you for the bits. Creaky, thank you for the bits. My favourite.
Took a screenshot of chat so I can immortalize that incredible joke for all eternity.
Concentrate your fire.
The good thing is he probably lacks a fair amount of self-awareness and he's taking this as a positive. Anyway, irrelevant. We've got big shit to do. Oh. Alright, let's go silent on it from this point forward, right? Cold turkey, right? Lions, keep up. I think this is the exit I'm going through. Are you with me? Are you still alive? We've come this far, don't give up.
Head for the control room and keep your head down.
Deep breaths.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised.
You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
You realise, Autumn, that you've lost. Eden has been destroyed. The Enclave, Raven Rock, is gone. Liberty Prime is out there utterly decimating all of your reinforcements, all of your armies, everything outside. All your vertibirds are being destroyed. Everything is falling apart around you. You've got nothing. You've lost.
I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future.
I repeat. Wait, this looks pretty major. So at Colonel's son, maybe has a top secret recipe for fried chicken. He'd probably not looked out of the window. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, decimate does mean to kill 1/10. That's true. Listen, Raven Rock is destroyed. I can't keep saying this to you. Eden has checked out. You've got to believe me. There is nothing left for you in this.
The American people are worth fighting for. The future must be secured. I won't let you stand in the way of that.
This isn't the way to do it. If you keep fighting this, it's just going to make everything worse, especially for the Enclave.
And what would you have me do? Let you have everything I've worked to build? Let you destroy it all?
How are you... Here's the thing. If we let him go, he's got nothing left. He can't rebuild. He's not even the leader of the Enclave. He's number 2, because Eden was the leader, and we made Eden destroy itself. But he did kill my father in cold blood. Just walk away. Just go. You've got time.
And you? You would just let me leave? How can I be sure you won't just shoot me once I turn my back on you? I suppose it doesn't matter much now. Very well. I shall leave you to your fate.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you just let him walk away. It's amazing the world hasn't beaten that out of you. You just better hope it doesn't come back to bite you. Now let's get this place locked down. Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
Does Merle sacrifice himself? Dougie, welcome to the stream. Does Merle sacrifice himself for his father's work? I'll do it. I'll start the purifier. There must be some other way. Fox! I wonder if we had... Don't confirm or deny this, please, for crying out loud. I wonder if we had Fawkes with us, whether we could have sent him in, because one of the missions we did with Fawkes was literally him going into a... The way I'm going in there, you do it. It's such a fucking stupid dialogue line. Make her do it. I'd love if Chapter 2 faded onto the screen. I wonder if we could have sent Fawkes in. There's got to be another way than this.
I wish that were true. Really, I do. But you heard Dr. Lee. We have to do this right now, or who knows how bad it'll be. One of us has to go in there.
Everything I've ever done in this entire playthrough has been following in my father's footsteps, right? Literally following in his footsteps. And then figuratively following in his footsteps with the water purifier thing. He died for this project. Is it not only fitting that I die too? Because what am I? Really? Seems like a proper sending off. I don't know if you would have wanted me to die for it, but, like, the Wasteland is in a much better position if Sarah survives this than if I do. Because what have I done? I've just scrubbed around on my knees, poking my nose in places I shouldn't have been, and looking for Nuka-Cola Quantum for the whole fucking game. She is the leader of, or the commander and daughter of the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel that are taking over this place. Think of Megaton, think of the people you've saved. I have done a lot of good, but I can personally finish my father's work with my own hands. And all that delicious toilet water, all the slaves. I didn't kill any slaves. The Brotherhood have got us this far, right? The Brotherhood, I think, are more important than I am. Especially this branch of the Brotherhood. Did you guys hear the guy who founded Oculus? Yeah, we saw that, Doug. He was talking about it earlier. We're in the middle of, like, the final decision of the game, though, so just bear with us a sec. If I say to hell with this, is there a chance I can go and maybe get Fawkes? Because he's only a train stop away. To be fair, though, everything we've tried to do in the game that sounds like it would work has not worked. Like, this game... But there might be the option to... But if I press to hell with this is crazy, that might be a decision that is final. Do you get what I mean by that? I've got to do it, haven't I? I assume she'll just... I assume this one and this one are the same. She's going to say, well, fuck you, then I'm doing it. Trust the heart of the cards, they will lead you. Tell her to do it. I actually think the world is better off with the leader of the Lion's Pride, the Brotherhood of Steel. This should be an actual timer. You can run out and it just blows up. But at least if you die, you can't do the DLC. True. I have set up everything to make sure that life continues. Wadsworth's taking over the house. He's going to feed dog meat. Yeah, but it gives me the option to actually properly think it through, right? Goodbye, Megaton. Goodbye, Rivet City. Goodbye, Underworld. Goodbye, Riley's Rangers and the Regulators. Goodbye, the Republic of Dave. Tenpenny Tower. All of the vaults. Paradise Vault. Goodbye, the slaves living in the Lincoln Memorial. Goodbye, the Museum of Technology. Goodbye, Agatha. Goodbye, Sierra. Goodbye, Fawkes. Goodbye, Sharon. Wadsworth. Dog meat. Sent the lions, I'm going to do it. I'll start the purifier.
You're going to have to be quick about it. If the radiation is bad enough, you won't have much time. I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
Goodbye, Mill. Milking this bollocks. I ain't in a rush to finish the game. I want to do this properly. Surely this is better to watch than me just going, yeah, I think we'll do this, mate. All right. If this is milking, then milk away. Sarah, feed the dog for me.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
Oh, I was about to say, I might die from radiation, so I need to be quick. Alright, wait. Boys and girls, I think this is where we make the decision whether or not we destroy the entire life in the wasteland to cleanse it of radiation and let it restart clean. Or we let the world exist as it is now and let this be the new normal. Thoughts? I'm lactose intolerant, I can't handle this. It will kill everybody. It'll kill Fawkes, it'll kill everybody I just mentioned. But it will allow life to start anew with the people that aren't in... So it's basically the people of Vault 101. The options are... Option 1, kill off all mutated life in the wasteland. Including all human life, but including Deathclaws, super mutants. It would cure radiation poisoning. There would be no radiation. Nothing. No radiation cancer, no deaths to all of that bullshit. But it will kill all of these settlements that have been trying hard over the last 200 years. And it will start the world clean, especially the wasteland. The other option is to not do that, keep the thing in our pockets, and let the current normal stay normal. Seems crazy for Mel to kill an entire species, considering he wouldn't even shoot a dude who killed his dad and tried to kill him about 6 or 7 times. True. It doesn't feel very Mel, right? What if all the people die and the dinosaurs come back? Satan says new normal. It's basically sacrificing the new world to regrow the old. Or do you keep the new world? No. This new world is ugly and painful and full of horror. But it's got character. And it deserves the chance. And the old world did just lead to this. Wait, what's the code?
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs.
Indecision. That fits. That is a fitting ending.
It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example. So ends the story of the lone wanderer.
No, I didn't.
Who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close. For the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
That is a very Doomhaus ending. The thing is... I feel like we've come too far. I suppose we have to stick with that, right? I'm not gonna reload. We're sticking with it. The thing is that was... I thought what was going to happen there is that we'd have to think of a code, and we'd have to go through, and we'd have to look around, and all of that. But as it is, all of the moral decisions that built up to the final decision couldn't be put into play, couldn't be discussed, and couldn't be acted on, because the game's internal timer meant that it was going to pick eventually anyway. Which meant that we didn't get to choose the fate that we had worked hard and role-played the character towards. Am I right in thinking that? No, I'm not saying that it didn't warn me, Mazak. I'm not saying it didn't warn me, I'm saying that it exists and that's the problem. The worst bit is the ending cutscene said that I chose not to. What I'm saying is the fact it exists is kind of cool, it's very Fallout, and there is an urgency and it's FCI. What I'm saying is that urgency robs the player character of the choice of acting upon, of working out which solution fits the character they created all the way to the end. Having that timer... what little bit it has, whatever. That it's like, yeah, that's fine, that makes sense, there is urgency in the mission. But what it actually does is, it completely guts the entire point of making that final decision. I assume if there was a code, it was probably something our father wrote down, which is, it might have been his birth. I tell you what, it was probably the Bible verse, that our mother's favourite Bible verse, which would have then had us go through the Pip-Boy, go and find the very first thing I ever got. It would show the Bible verse, it would have me read, there was probably some significance in the Bible verse to this ending. It would have been really cool, but the game's like, no, do it all in 60 seconds, boy. I see what you mean. The choice of not fixing it was the same as you taking too long, while the other choice was to fix it, but had to be done in time. Yeah. Like... and it forced me to make two choices there. It forced me to make the choice for the... Tell me this. The thing having an internal timer and just blowing up, which would have been better? That, or us discussing every single thing and making a decision as best we could and going through all the moral implications, then opening the Pip-Boy, scrolling all the way back to the notes that our father gave us to find the code, guessing the code, putting the code in and doing the right thing, or doing what we wanted. surely that would have been more preferable to watch than this. We got like 20 seconds of tee-hee-hee until we stopped and thought about it. Exactly, Dougie. Yeah, I did nothing and it chose for me. Like if you put sort of ha-ha streamer got fucked aside, if it says you need to do this quickly otherwise it'll blow up, I expect there to be implications. Exactly, Mazza. I am saying that. Like, I aren't arguing that. I'm saying that the decision to have the timer was in the first place. The implications of the timer or whatever, like it was put in, it was proper. If it said that there's a timer, that's totally fair. The fact there was a timer put in the game in the first place is what is the problem. I'm all for the timer, but as long as it lets you know. I think it did let me know. I'm not all for the timer. I think that's where we differ. Ah. Yeah, that was... I didn't... See, here's the thing. I would have been all about having the timer run out, and I'm not going back. Like, I aren't going back and doing it the way I'd prefer to do it. I would also say that this game isn't meant for a group-based Twitch stream. No, I'm saying it isn't. I am removing us from this. I'm talking about somebody making that decision and then solving the puzzle, working out what the code might be. I'm talking about all of that. I aren't talking about us. I'm talking about a player. I'm glad there's a timer, otherwise we'd still be there. Like a visual timer. That way you can pause the game if you want to sit down and think about it. That's true as well, Chaz, maybe, yeah. No, in a game that's all about decisions and the moral implications of those decisions, the fact that the most important one in the game, it didn't give you time enough to make it. Because when I walked through that door then and I saw what was asked of me, I was confident that there was going to actually be quite a good landing. And I feel like if we'd have been able to do that and we'd have been able to salute Merle and do all that sort of stuff, then maybe we would have got it. But the game just told me that I chose not to follow in my father's footsteps, which is exactly what I was trying to do until it cut me off. That's certainly not what I asked for, right? That's not what I would have done. It's not what Merle was actively trying to do. Me no likey. I feel like the fact there was a sense of urgency. I like the idea that you have to make a decision fast. Fuck your logic and thought process. Well, that's where we differ then, Mazza. Yeah, that's fine. No, yeah. Yeah. But I think the system there has just fucked me out of a satisfying ending to a game I put 200 hours into. I guess that's why people say that there is not really a play it your way attitude to this. Yeah, Chris Band, my love, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it didn't land very well. I agree with the fact it says you were a selfish cunt. That should have been an individual. Yeah, it was really unsatisfying. You know you're eating into Monster. Yes. Yeah, Monster Marbles will come whenever I want it to. Alkira, thank you for the bits. I apologise. I didn't realise that alerts were still on. Chris Man, welcome to the stream. I know what you mean, Hazard, yeah. Okay. Should have been an individual ending for those who ran out of time, yeah. Yeah, no. It was about to stick the landing, and then it fucked me at the last second, and now we're sat here after working really hard to like it. If the game was designed to where there were plenty of other scenarios that require a quick reaction, I think it would have felt better, but this just seemed to be the first time this mechanic came up. Yeah. It did say that, I understand that it did say that there was going to be a timer. So if you just joined it, by the way, like Chris Man, my love, for example, I had a choice at the end to purify the... I'm worried about spoilers then. Imagine. Fucking hell. There was a choice at the end to purify the water and to sacrifice myself while doing it. So I agreed to purify the water. We had a brief discussion about what we should do. We walked into the area. and it said you need a code. So I was thinking, I don't have a code. What code? And then I thought, I wonder if it's something to do with our father. So I opened up the Pip-Boy and I started to. I was going to open up the Pip-Boy and scroll down to go and find the code, and it was going. I assumed it was going to be the Bible verse, and it was going to be this big revelation of my mother, all that sort of stuff, all come together, and then Merle happily. But the game said, no, you've taken too long, and just ended, and gave me the bad ending. Despite literally doing quadruple mental gymnastic backflips to try and make sure I got the right one. It just funked me because I didn't do it fast enough. He's going to tell me 8675309. Is that your phone number by any chance? Yeah, no. It did everything right for a game that puts the timer in, but the fact it rushed the final decision. Are we ready? Thank you, Fallout. By the way, is this music really loud? Fallout. You have been a difficult beast, hard to love, but we nearly loved you. But it wasn't to be. Fuck me, this is a weird thing in its streaming. Jesus. It's weird in the sense that that's the first game I've ever, had trouble loving. Resident Evil 5 was weird. I mean, Crackdown 3. Resident Evil 5 was weird, but I ended up, being very happy at the end. I've never finished a game and thought, hang on a minute, let me put some music on in the background. Just tiny briefly, just bear with me. Yeah, Crackdown 3, I very much didn't enjoy from start to finish, but this, There you go, Alkiri, I'll replay your bits.
You know you're eating into Monster Marbles times, since you wimped out on the DLC, right?
So, I kind of want to think about this for a second. All the way through, the game has impressed me in small parts, and it's had very high highs, but the lows were so low. Maybe you should play a light game like Skyrim. Skyrim was flawless all the way through. I never had any trouble with it. I've never had any trouble with anything, other than just very much didn't like Crackdown 3, because it's not a game that I like to play. You don't see me playing a lot of games of that ilk, right? Because it's just not my thing. But this... So what I thought was going to happen there as I walked through, as I thought we were lining up to have whatever has happened, we are going to put all the bad shit aside and we are going to save the world, right? And it would have been so good if I got to scan through my notes section and look for the code.
Nobody likes Fallout games.
It's but that's the thing. It's power washing simulator. Chris mans you on for that, and cheeky. The thing is, I can't work out is it feels like a game that's quite modern, but also 50 years old. There are parts of it I really loved. I really loved the Agatha quest, and I really loved the old vaults were really interesting, apart from the Gary one. But there's just so much emptiness, empty buildings, empty points of interest with no interest. And there were certain quests that just fizzled out, and things that I really wanted to do in an RPG sense, but the choice wasn't actually there. And that, I thought that after all that, Merle was going to be able to sacrifice himself. But in the end, we didn't even get a chance to properly make a choice. Can't even say it's good. It had its moments, I'll say that, but even though I got it free, I'm not returning to it. My nostalgia is gone. Yeah, the simulation pack, Tranquility Lane, that was really good. The escape from the vault was good. Setting fire to fucking Paradise Falls, that was good. There has been a lot of good shit. The Republic of Dave. Yeah. It's not that I didn't like it, Mazak, it's just that it was so inconsistent to a level I've never known before. And the problem is, right, if I'd have been slightly faster, the ending would have been really good, because we wouldn't have known about that timer, right? We wouldn't have known that I could have failed it, but it just didn't give us enough time to properly finish, and it took that from us. And I don't feel like it was a failure of mine that it ended the way it did. It's good. It's got very high. You see, if it was like Crackdown, I'd just say I didn't like that. It wasn't for me. I shouldn't have played it. That was a mistake. But this, I've never been so conflicted. Tell you what though, I am glad I played it. I'm glad I actually stuck to a Fallout game and saw one through. Either way, I survived with 9 lives left, and I'll carry on. I will not be doing the DLC. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one final salute for Fallout 3. Can you tell that I'm not used to disliking things? Especially if you complete something. Goodbye, Merle. You were Merle. Say mole. Okay. Mole. Mole. Merle. 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 Mole. Merle. They are different. Thing is, the Merle thing is that's an accent that I don't have. It's an accent from East Yorkshire. Mine is, if I was to say it, I'd say mole. That's what I say, not Merle. Perhaps if you had a better on-screen demeanour, you would have enjoyed the streams more. Perhaps it's not the game. Is it you? Perhaps I'm being mean on purpose. Perhaps I just want to utilise the word perhaps more frequently. True. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Fallout. Thank you all for joining me. I don't know if doing the DLC would have made me enjoy that more or less, but I think I made the right choice. Maybe it's just not for Stubbler. But I will say, I will actually recommend it because enough people love it that I will say that it's probably got a lot of value to a lot of people, but we're not all wired up the same, right? And it's not a quality thing. I can say objectively that the pacing and all that's kind of inconsistent, but you pace these games by yourself, right? And we are quite completionist when it comes to story games and stuff like this, but I don't know whether or not we could have paced that any better. Right, boys and girls, we are doing Monster Marbles. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord, we have got time left to kill, and it's not trick or treat marbles, so this is going to be for actual Person of the Century of the Day, not a bonus point. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between the greens and the oranges. We are doing Monster Marbles rules, which means we have less than 20 minutes to pick a winner, and we're going to do that with Monster Marbles rules, which means we are going to run as many races back to back between the greens and the oranges. And the person with the most points at the end, meaning if you win, you get 3 points. If you come second, you get 2, and if you come third, you get 1. If you are at the top of the leaderboard at the end, you will become Person of the Century of the Day. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord, you know that it is split down the middle equally between the greens and the oranges. The greens and the oranges compete at the end to determine who is the Person of the Century of the Day and who wears the golden name. Today, with Monster Marbles rules, you're going to get your marble put in and then you're going to watch it go over and over again until 55 is on the clock. We've got less than 20 minutes, boys and girls. Best of luck to everybody. Chaz, are you going to win your 18th Monster Marbles in a row? Let's see. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord, simply say the word Merle. Am I out of the Fallout section, by the way? We've got Timmy for the greens. We've got Fisty for the greens. We've got Trim for the greens. We've got Kitten for the oranges. Satan for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Chrisman for the oranges. Scotty, welcome to the stream for the greens. Harry for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Cardi for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. I am, thank you. Appreciate it, you two. We've got Gwynblade for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon, welcome to the stream for the greens. We've got Chaz for the greens. We've got Dougie for the greens. Is that everybody? There's a lot of people going to be filtering in closer to marbles time. That means we start with 17. That means that you all have a better chance of getting early points on the board. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks a level go. We've got Timmy, Fisty, Trim, Kitten, Satan, Cat, Cheeky, Chrisman, Scotty, Harry, Tagslack, Cardi, Alcarion, Gwynblade, Lundios, Chaz, and Dougie. 6 oranges, 11 greens. 6 oranges, 12 greens, as Mazak slots himself in at the bottom of the list. 18 marbles enter. Timmy says 2, so 1. 2 presses of the random button gets us to the level Devil's Chaos. 18 marbles enter. Round 1 begins now. We finish in 14 minutes, so let's get as many rounds in as possible. Summon is the record holder with 2 minutes and 4 seconds. The level is Devil's Chaos. Can you beat her record? 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. You watch Chaz do this. You watch Chaz. He always wins Monster Marbles for the greens. Scotty is out early for the greens. The second place is Cressman for the oranges. Fisty in third. Fisty, Dougie, and Timmy all for the greens, looking for the first points of the campaign. Scotty's out early for the greens, though. Tagslack second for the oranges. Lundios third for the greens. Chrisman, is that Chrisman? It's Cheeky. Harry falls on the first level. Santa will give you a marble after. I sincerely promise. Tagslack dribbles out early for the oranges, though. Lundios in second. That's not Lundios, that's Scotty in second. Lundios in third. I can't find Lundios. There he is. This is a long level. Now, there is a rule in Monster Marbles where once 55 ticks on the clock, if marbles are still rolling, then that becomes the final level. If I'm typing or something when 55 ticks over, then I can't be accused of delaying because I will do another round. Lundios effortlessly gets through that bullshit but gets slowed down. Tagslack is miles in the lead. Scotty second place for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Lundios in third. Cheeky takes third. Alcarion has fallen off the level. I'm in such a strange mood after that. I really hoped that we'd get to put all of our choices into place, but we just, alas, didn't have time. Tagslack out early for the oranges. Tagslack doesn't stick the landing. People very, very rarely stick that middle landing. It's so overpowered, but nobody ever manages it. Does Cheeky manage it? Scotty might. Actually, Lundios genuinely might. No, everybody just goes slightly wide, look. It's never that easy. Tagslack, however, for the oranges, out in first place. Last or dead, says Mazza. Confident. Boys and girls, in the pins in Discord, by the way, if you don't have to know anything about football, but if you would like to help your team get 10 points, which, as you can see, might be all the fucking difference in 2022, then in the pins under the scores in Discord, there is the World Cup guessing thing, the scores thing. So the World Cup, the Football World Cup, Cats. Yeah, Tags like you fucked it going that side. Cats out early for the greens. Can Cats get another point and stretch his lead even further? He has to stay on the track. You will see the rules for the World Cup score prediction guessing thing. If you just make a load of bogus guesses, it will help your team. So greens, just don't simply do it, because that would be terrible. Gwynblade has fallen off the level. Cats out early. Can Cheeky get an overtake on Cats? Or is Cats about to potentially get another point and push himself 2 points clear in mid-November, which would be huge. Still need to do that, not that I have any idea. Yeah, just picking randomly helps. Cheeky's got the overtake on Cats. Cats in second place, Cheeky first. Cheeky gets through the spinner. Cats has trouble. Cheeky is out. Is that 3 points for Cheeky? I think it is. Cheeky for the oranges wins round 1. Does Timmy get himself 2 points and push himself up the list? 10 minutes remain. Cheeky, congratulations. Does Cats even get on the leaderboard? Who knows? We've got, on 3 points, Cheeky for the oranges. On 2 points, Cats for the greens. No, wait. Cats is on 1, right? Fuck's sake. I'm probably still going down that spiral thing, definitely. On 2 points is Timmy for the Greens. Timmy looking for his first points. Have you never won marbles, Timmy? Is that what you were saying before? Taxlack actually does get 4th place. Not too bad. Flawless victory. Yeah, if you click it, you can just spam shit. Never won marbles. I swear you've been on leaderboards in the past, Timmy, but you may be right. I tell you what, you might have won chop guesses in the past, but it's not marbles. Still in. You should be on there, Fisty. Oh, Fisty with the chop. Right, we go again. I actually need to go to race menu and get Santa in. This is the closest I've ever got. I think you won chop guessing, but not this, because you've had points in the past, I believe. Right, Santa is in. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the next level. Go. Last or dead, says Mazak. Fisty says 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fisty has picked the level, the Raging Pin. 19 marbles into the race. Is there anybody else that would like a marble? 3, 2, 1. I wish the game had let us go back and get forks as well, but I suppose there was an urgency to the whole thing, right? This level is called the Raging Pin. Bybeat is the record holder on 1 minute 48 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go. Writing work done. Part of me wants to stay at home and play Gears of War. Is it out now? Not Gears of War, God of War. Was it yesterday it came out? Timmy again. Wait, if Timmy wins this, he's on 5 points and massively at the top of the lead, the table. Sorry. Taxlack does just about get around him. Timmy's name fell off. Oh, there's so many spinners. Timmy's going backwards. Chris Mann's out. Can Chris Mann get around? He can. Roger that. Timmy's back in second though. Trim in second. Chris Mann for the Oranges in the lead. Trim second place. If Chris Mann gets 3 points, he could potentially tie Cats at the top of the league. Timmy, what is this? Timmy, that is a chop. Second place, Trim. Can Trim get himself 3 points? Been a while. Trim starts rolling forwards. Taxlack goes backwards. Lundios is approaching though. Cardi's here as well, but Trim for the Greens has more of a lead than anybody by the look of things. Taxlack's here looking for more points. Gwynblade falls off the level. Big chop for Gwynblade. Can Trim get around this bullshit? It has trouble. Does anybody get the overtake? Taxlack straight through, effortless with that orange fucking speed. Jesus, Taxlack got pegged and nearly didn't make it. Cheeky. If Cheeky gets points, this could be already Cheeky's person of the century of the day for the Oranges. Cardi goes for a big chop. Fisty's here, Cheeky's here, Trim's here. Taxlack out in the lead. It all depends on who gets to go on the raging, a good drop on the Raging Pin. Taxlack might get one here. He doesn't. Cheeky hits trouble. Satan's out. Lundios out. Mazak out. Everybody is dying. Trim. Who was that? Cheeky's done it. Cheeky might have done it here. Does Cheeky get 6 points back-to-back person of the century of the day wins? Cheeky, this could be very good for your fucking 2022 campaign. Holy shit, Santa got sent off the level. Who just went flying? Has Cheeky just got 6... Cheeky just won 2 marbles back-to-back. Cheeky is now on 6 points. I think it's fair to say, ladies and gentlemen, that nobody is overtaking that. On 2 points is Scotty for the Greens. Congratulations, Scotty. And Taxlack does finally work hard and get himself his 1 point. Is it fair to say Cheeky's already won? Come on, everybody. Everybody that isn't finishing this level really quickly is essentially giving the victory to Cheeky. Fucking hell, that's just... I mean, Cheeky's using marble hats. Somebody would have to win. Timmy would have to win twice, or he'd have to at least get on the leaderboard twice in very specific situations to get anywhere near. And we're running out of time. Something feels rigged here. Cheeky wins 2 in a row and I've yet to win in several months. I'm a good sport, though. Are you accusing me of rigging marbles for the Oranges? I've tried in the past. It's more difficult than you'd think. Right, this is Cheeky's 10th point. Cheeky in double digits matches Bybeat as the highest mug-owning person of the century of the day leaderboard standee 2022. That's a Sky Sports stat if ever I've heard one. Fuck me. And Trim trickles over. Come on, Trim. Come on, we need to fit 1 more in. If we only get 1 more, it is mathematically impossible for anybody to beat Cheeky. Trim finishes just like that. Is there anybody else that would like a marble for Monster Marbles? 5, 4, 3, 2. Trim trying to make sure Cheeky wins. He's a traitor to the Greens. Good on him. Yeah, I appreciate it as well, actually, Trim. Right, this level is called the Funnel. Lundios is the record holder. Best of luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, if marbles are rolling at 55, that is the final round. If they're not, and I'm busy typing, we do another one. So I don't get accused of delaying by taking my sweet fucking time. Sorry, I always lose. Cheeky's using marble hacks. That's amazing, right? Like, what are the chances of winning? As we've seen in marbles, the chances of winning 2 back-to-back. Where's Cheeky? Okay, Cheeky's quite far back this time. Now we've got Cardi in the lead with Santa in second and Scotty in third. A Scotty win would still not help anything. But if this gets pushed to a further round, we might be good. Everybody at the back is literally stalling for a cheeky win, and I respect it. Cardi out early, though, for the green. Santa for the green. Scotty for the greens. Chrisman, the most advanced orange. Fisty's here as well. Harry, Kitten, Roger, that. Scotty and Santa canoodling up there. They're like the testicle twins, which used to actually be Eric and Scotty. Santa, what do you think?
Or you Lundios is the holder or you. Fuck off, Lundio.
You two haven't had a chance to spar with each other for a long time. Cardi, though, this is dominant. Santa second, Scotty third. Santa, thank you for the bits. We can put our feet up. Cheeky has this sorted. I mean, hopefully. What's that out in the distance? You see that? Should I press B? Is this some cinematic fucking first-person camera? Have they added something new? I think it is. Cardi in the lead for the greens. Automatic filming. Imagine. Dougie in second place, Scotty in third, Fisty in fourth. This is very green as we speak. Dougie trying to get on the leaderboard. They must have just added this. That's such a cool way of showing it. The exclamation mark oil slick. Mind rate, welcome back. Cardi is your person. No, he isn't. Cardi gets the full 3 points. We have 2 minutes for everybody else to finish. Once it clocks 55, if marbles are still rolling, it is done, and Cheeky is your person of the century of the day. Cardi, 3 points. Well played, Cardi. Yeah, the game ended. This is Monster Marbles, mind right. Cardi for the greens is on the leaderboard. Dougie, second place for the greens. Gets 2 points. Wait, it still says 53. We're going to another round, boys and girls. Cardi is the only person that has a chance of tying Cheeky at the top. Alright, one more round. Who was in third place? Martin, welcome to the stream. We beat Fallout, actually. Fisty, you're on the leaderboard. Right, for the final round. Fisty, Martin Mindrate, would you like to be in for Monster Marbles? In fact, I'm going to put you in. Bollocks to it. Cheeky is currently with 6 points, winning Person of the Century of the Day. Cardi, the only hope for the Greens is for Cardi to win this. He says, "Come on, me." He says, "Right, Mindrate was first."
As I was saying, have you noticed that I only ever get a point when it doesn't matter?
Only get up there when it doesn't matter. Martin's in. Mindrate is in. Green and orange, respectively. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. Yeah, Cardi, not Cheeky. How probable is this? I suppose 1 in 21, right? Fisty says 2. 1, 2 presses. Fisty has picked Slippery Slopes. 21 marbles enter the race, and we begin. Right, as you can see, 3 points for coming first, 2 points for coming second, 1 point for coming third. Cheeky needs anybody but Cardi to win. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is the final round, boys and girls. We did a bit of Monster Marbles because we had time left after... just a bit late. Easy green, unfortunate. We did Monster Marbles because we beat Fallout. I'll carry on out early. Kitten in second, Harry third. Where's Cardi? Where is Cardi? There's Cardi in the middle of the pack. Alcarion's out early for the oranges. Harry's there too. Nobody else can do any damage, right? It's mathematically impossible, other than Cardi. Alkirion goes down early. Where's Cardi? Cardi's on this side, steaming ahead. Gamer Girl, welcome to the stream. How are we? Welcome to the stream. For Cheeky says mind, right? Look at everybody supporting him. Thandia, welcome to the stream. Go Cheeky. Anybody but Cheeky wins this. Anybody but Cardi wins this, and Cheeky is your person of the century of the day. Kitten gets the drop early, just about misses. Is there anybody going to get in there? Martin out early for the Greens. Lundio second for the Greens. Mazak third for the Greens. Cardi is there, but he's struggling. Cardi does get the drop. This is a long level. Cardi's in third. Cardi's in second. Cardi's next to Lundios in first. Cardi no. The Oranges really need Cardi to not win this. Cardi. Yes, Lundios got out early. Cardi's there. Cardi's in second. Look at Fisty and Lundios pushing Cardi. This is Greens. This is collusion. Fisty goes round. Cardi's dropped back. Martin's pushing Cardi. And it worked. Cardi's back in second. Fisty first. Chaz okay, Cardi is the only chance for the Greens, boys and girls, to tie Cheeky and force this to a playoff. If anybody but Cardi wins... By the way, we finished Fallout today. The full grounded playthrough starts tomorrow. Cardi drops. Can Cardi get round early? He can. Cardi is desperately trying to win this for the Greens.
Exclamation mark boost Cardi.
Fisty's out there trying to knock over the debris. Chaz gets round though. Cardi drops to fourth. Cardi's having trouble. Can Cardi get round this bullshit? Oh no! Cardi's in second. Alkirion first. Mind right. Mazak, Dougie. The cat's in the kid right there.
Fisty, make way.
Cardi was nearly in first. Cardi's dropped back. He's had trouble, but he's back again with forward momentum. He gets stuck behind Mind right on that bobbly bullshit. He's dropped back a long way now. Oh, for a split second he was in first place. But why am I so tense? Fuck this. The skis will change things. Gwynblade and Kitten, either side of Cardi. Cardi's going to have a fucking heart attack. Okay, we're on the skis. Oh, come on, everybody, we got this. Thandia, welcome to the stream. Gamer Girl, welcome to the stream. Welcome to all the new followers as well. Grounded starts tomorrow, boys and girls. Brand new playthrough of a game I have never played other than a tiny bit in the alpha. The full story mode survival experience of Grounded. And I'm excited, Chris, man. Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Okay, I will, but only because it's you. Chris, man. Oh, Scotty got evicted from this side. Cardi is in this pack. Everybody is steaming ahead. Survival and story. It is. Again, I have no idea, but I hope it's good. Harry first, Santa second, Trim third, Alkirion fourth. I can't see Cardi. Dougie, Tag Slack, Gwynblade, everybody's holding Cardi back. Harry is going to be the first. It would be appear Harry or Santa. Harry getting 3 points would do absolutely nothing. Can Harry stick the landing? Is this the end? Is this cheeky person of the century of the day? It might be. Alkirion seals the deal. Alkirion for the Oranges gets himself 3 points. Chrisman second for the Oranges. Santa third for the Greens. Alkirion absolutely smashed it. Alkirion, congratulations. You get 3 points, which pushes you up just behind Cardi. For the Oranges. Chrisman is on the leaderboard just below Dougie with 2 points. And who was third? Santa? With 1.
I am a big sad man.
Cardi, it was a valiant effort, I must admit. It looked like it might happen. But alas, it did not. Alkirion, congratulations. You've won this round. But what you have done is run out the clock, which means that Cheeky, with 2 back-to-back Person of the Marbles wins, is your Person of the Century of the day. Eric, the crown is coming off your head and being placed firmly on the noggin of Cheeky for the Oranges. Good shit, Oranges. Gotcha. I'll see that kid. Right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to press this button, this button, this button, and this button. 4th, because even a point in Monster Marbles might give me hope. You did, Dougie, yeah, but this is just for Monster Marbles, so we fill in the remaining time, and because Cheeky got the most points in the game, he's now on 6.
Cheeky giggle.
Cheeky GG, that is now the Orange's 235th point. And ladies and gentlemen, for the very last time, let's listen to the Fallout 3 music. How about that? If you wasn't here for the end of Fallout, it was tricky. We built all of our time. We built everything. Like, I spent all of this whole thing preparing for the final decision. And we sat down to make the final decision. We got ourselves ready. We put all the pieces in place. And we was about to start the cool puzzle at the end. And the game said, "You've taken too long," and just killed me and gave me the bad ending and said that I chose the bad ending. When I absolutely didn't. It fucked me, basically. And it felt awful. And I'm coming out of it now oddly angry. So than it did. It didn't let me. It said, "Oh, you've taken too long, never mind, have the bad ending." And it said that I chose it in the final cutscene. I'm annoyed. I didn't. Did I bollocks choose it as well? It didn't even give us time to work out the cool puzzle at the end because it was like, "No, you took too long." Now, you could say, well, hurry up, it was an emergency, which is fair. But what it did do is putting that in robbed us of this satisfying ending to a playthrough that spent 48 streams or something on, which is what, 150 hours? Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, I survived with 10 or less deaths, which means Fallout 3 is over. There are parts of it I greatly enjoyed though, so I'm not going to write this game off in its entirety, but there are parts of it that really wound me up more than any other game. I must be honest. But, without further ado, thank you Fallout. The experiment is complete. I can't say it was an utter failure, but there were parts of it that pissed me off. But, that means that tomorrow, on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday going forwards, we will be playing a full playthrough of Grounded, the new survival story game from Obsidian, who make New Vegas. And I am going to confirm now, before I back out of it, we are playing on the hardest difficulty. Not sure whether that's a good idea or not. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you join me for the beginning of the Grounded playthrough tomorrow. I thank you all for joining me for the Fallout playthrough. I know it was more than any other game I've ever played, not for everyone this one. So I appreciate everybody sticking with us while we got through it. There were some very good parts about this game. I do not wish anybody to write this off entirely based on my experience. But goddamn, be ready, because it's a fucking roller coaster. I would love to know when Fallout 4... I think I'd be playing New Vegas before that Fallout 3 went. Right, boys and girls. I'm excited to watch you play. I am as too. I'll see you then. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. Your person of the century of the day is one Cheeky for the Oranges. I've always said this because of his logo. Cheeky suits being person of the century of the day more than anybody else. I don't know why. Also, he's orange, so we get more points for it, which I'm all about. The team scores then at the end of the Fallout playthrough, heading into the final playthrough of the year, I think, is 2-1-1 to 2-3-5 in favour of the Oranges, a 24-point swing. Now, in the pins under the scores in Discord, there is the the World Cup 2022 score prediction sheet. Your team will vastly benefit if you predict the scores. It takes all of 60 seconds, and even if you have no knowledge of football whatsoever, the Greens or the Oranges will benefit from you doing it for them. There is no way to damage it, you can only add. Because if the team with the most correct predictions at the end of the competition will get 10 bonus points, which means it could swing the year enormously. And I was saying this earlier in Discord, it would be amazing if the Greens turned around the World Cup, turned around 2022 and won it, based off a corrupt World Cup built on slavery and the death of a monarch. I was excited to watch Stubbler play. She means grounded, not in the bath. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to compete in marbles, there will be another one tomorrow because it's going to be marbles and not chops for the grounded playthrough. The scores are in the pins. That was a strange stream in a strange playthrough, and it ended very much like it, you know? But anyway, thank you all for the support today. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the hosts and the raids, and welcome to all the new people that have joined us through this Fallout playthrough. I love you all very much. I'm rambling now, so I'm going to get out of here. If you are staying on the platform, keep an eye out for Chris Man, my love. Keep an eye out for Alcarion, Killer Bits. Who else was usually live around this time? Let's have a peek. It's just Killer Bits that's live at the moment, so you know where he is. Go over there and watch him. I strongly recommend him, as always. But before I start talking myself round in circles, allow me to say, fuck off, get out of my house. I'll see you tomorrow. Kitten, Razor, Fisty, Dougie, Mindrite, Chrisman, Sothan, Thandia, Cheeky, Mindrite, Cardi, Dougie, and everybody else. Can I have a final word? The final word has already been written by Kit, and the final word is this. It wasn't your fault, Merle. You were our hero and you did everything you could. Slightly indecisive, which fucked us in the end. But boys and girls, join me in one final salute. As I say, goodbye, Merle.